Hello. It's time to date more stuff. Fucking ready? I just woke up. Took a nap. Anyway, hi. How's it going? I hope you guys are excited for more date everything. Gonna keep going from where we left off. Get as much done as physically possible. Have some fun. Some good times, as they say. Let's go. Hey. Straight into it.
Sassy Chap Games. Date everything.
Go. Just gonna load. Let's go. We're here. Forgot about the whole sensitivity thing. All right, we have like full energy. Why is the door open? Who opened the fridge? That's so weird. Alright, let's talk to the microwave.
An armored soldier with
oh my god
haunted eyes claps you on the shoulder, his iron grip jerking you towards him before you've even had a chance to introduce yourself.
Ranger! Oh, you survived the journey. And with all your limbs still attached. Thank the immortals you made it here alive.
Is that... wait. That Travis? The who?
He stares at you for a few moments, though he doesn't remove his hand from your shoulder.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were a Separatarian.
It might not be Travis.
In that case, thank the non-denominational person and/or inanimate object that may or may not be eternal with undefined magic powers who may not even exist at all.
Okay, sure.
He starts suddenly, clapping his hand to his forehead.
Oh, and heck, where are my manners? Name's Nukem. Luke Nukem.
I almost said that he looked like Duke Nukem.
Look at you. Sorry, it's been a while since I've seen another face. Except the faces in the walls, of course. They tell me to burn things. But I try to tune them out. Mostly because I already burned everything flammable weeks ago.
Bring yourself of material objects is very healthy.
That's exactly what the faces say. Oh, you guys should get along.
Yeah, which face is your favorite?
Lester. He always knows just the right thing to scream. Anyway, forgive me if my extended isolation has eroded some of my social skills. I've just been stuck guarding this outpost for months. And you spend enough time out here alone, it's real easy to go feral. But don't worry, they have great solutions for that now.
Go feral?
Total biological and psychological collapse. It ain't pretty. Not like you. Sorry. What was I saying? Oh, I'm just so excited you weren't obliterated. When I heard Colonel Furnace was sending a division from across the Barrens, I thought for sure swarmers would rip your flesh to shreds and use your blood for fuel before you even made it to the first outpost.
Oh, they did, but I'm very resilient.
You certainly are. I appreciate that in a ranger. But wait, you came alone? Where's the rest of your division?
I don't know. Oh, they're definitely dead.
Cruck! Swarmers be damned. I'm so sorry, Ranger. May the Immortals provide the fallen safe transport to the Underrealm and solace in their everlasting night.
Thanks, brah. Appreciate you.
It's Luke, but I appreciate you too, Ranger. Listen, I wish I could give you more time to decompress. I know you must be exhausted after your journey, but time is of the essence. We have much to discuss, and dangerously little time before our mission commences.
Exciting. Tell me more, you hulky microwave person.
I trust Colonel Furnace briefed you on the mission back at the fortification?
Absolutely, but I'd love to hear you retell it. You have such a strong, sensual voice.
Why, thank you, Ranger.
Trying to figure out whose voice this is.
Here's the situation. I have, in my possession, a handheld electromagnetic device powerful enough to flatten the Barrens entirely. From Cape Death, to the Death Zone, to Deathtropolis, the Citadel of Death. It's called the Magnetron. Here's an artist's rendering.
Oh, it is Travis, isn't it? Not Deathtropolis.
Oh yes, I'm afraid the blast zone would completely decimate Deathtropolis in an instant, killing millions. And worse, the fallout would even irradiate the scenic suburb of Deathville, home of the world's widest asparagus festival.
Dear God.
Anyway, to keep the device from falling into the wrong hands, it was permanently welded onto my armored exoskeleton, allowing me to transport it to its intended target, the Swarmer's subterranean nest. There, the device will be remotely detonated, eradicating the Swarmers and winning this war.
So you're gonna die?
Hopefully not. Not with your help. But also, most likely, yes. I need you to meet me back here tomorrow at 0700 hours. After a light breakfast of irradiated grubs, I'll walk you through your training and our mission objectives.
Yes, sir.
All right, it's about time for me to begin my nightly patrol. Gotta make sure no swarmers infiltrate our defenses. May the Immortals watch over and protect you.
Wasn't too bad. Fucking Luke Nukem. Yeah, it was Travis. I knew it. God, look at him. Oh boy, what else do we talk to? We could talk to so many things. The globe, maybe?
A red-haired traveler lifts her goggles to peek at you, revealing freckled cheeks and stunning blue eyes. There's a friendly air about her that makes you want to hear her stories.
Now, by my love, you look some lost. Where you longs to?
What?
Oh, sorry. Sometimes my accent comes out when I get too excited. It's made in Newfoundland, you see. This little rock right
She bends around and points to one of the patches on her jacket sleeves.
here.
my god.
Friendliest folk you'll ever meet, but the dialect can be a little much for some. I'll try to speak plain for you. Name's Gaia, by the way.
Ah!
So, where are you from?
I'm from Fluckforge.
Oh, that makes sense with that accent I'm hearing on you.
Hey,
It's a right shame, though. See, I got all these countries and rivers and seas on my jacket. It's a collection I've been working on. And I know the names, but I don't really know the places, you know? I mean, heck, I got them all memorized even. United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama. The works. But without a story behind it, they all feel so far away. You'd think they'd be in arm's reach considering they're on my sleeves, but it's a brain problem. I just can't pin anything down without context. Without stories, maps are just paper. Dots and lines. The reason I ask where you're from is so I can shape the places in my mind with some kind of meaning. Because right now, it feels a bit like I'm just wearing a big vest of unchecked boxes. Geez, here I go talking your ear off. Sorry about that. It's just, I'm having trouble putting myself out there, and I'm so interested in being out there.
why can't you just warp around like everyone else seems to be able to do?
I've tried. I want to talk to the others, but I think I must be too forward or something. I skip on up to them and I ask them about themselves, and they just run away.
What do you mean?
Oh, you know, I come up to the others so I can ask about them, get to know them, who they are. But before I can get to the point, I always go spouting off about something or other, like telling them factoids I've heard about what I imagine their home to be. And 9 times out of 10, I'm some level of wrong. And the other time I'm right, but it's in an insulting way. One thing leads to another, and they give me this look. And soon enough, they find an excuse to leave. I'm just bad at it, I guess. Sometimes I feel like no matter how hard I push myself, I'm just going in circles. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm working on getting better with people too.
It's hard, isn't it? I can see why you need practice for dating. It's just too easy to mess up. You say one wrong thing and poof, they're gone. It's so frustrating. Sorry, I think I might be Mercator projecting on your situation a little bit. Oh, I just had the best idea. You're running to the Four Winds meeting with people and speaking to the others, yeah? I'm sure some of those folks come from other places, right? Travelers, you knows what I'm saying. Why don't you ask them what they're about? Get to know them a little better, figures out they ticks, and come back and we'll have a yarn. Sound good?
Sorry, I didn't catch that exactly.
Speak plain, Gaia, speak plain. Okay, so you're speaking with objects all over the house. You know how some of us have little labels that say things like made in China or Hecho in Argentina. On the bottom? Well, that means those objects are travelers. They come from away.
Like plain Gaia.
They're from somewhere else. Somewhere on my jacket. Those are the objects I need to talk to. Those are the ones who can fill out my checklist. This map is uncharted. But if you can bring me back stories from those travelers, then I'd be able to write little notes down here and there, and pretty soon I'll be a bona fide travel guide. It's everything I've ever wanted. And you'll get a chance to practice talking more. Are you shy? I can help. People tell me that I never shut up. I can help you learn to never shut up. Doesn't that sound great?
That'd be perfect.
Right? I'm sure it'll work out. You scratch my cartouche, I'll scratch yours. What do you say, partner? Exploration buddies?
Sure, why not?
Really? Oh, I appreciate it. Really saves me a lot of humming and hawing. You go out and find some objects from foreign lands. Oh, and let me know if you need any help. It's hard to explain, but I got a pretty good sense of these things. I can't give you an exact name or anything for who to talk to, but I can get you close. It's kind of like a geocache. I can give you an idea of their general location, but if you want to find those travelers, you'll need to hunt them down yourself. I've learned firsthand what others don't take too well if you run up to them and scream, "Where are you from?"
Like you did with me.
Yeah, like that. It was a disaster. Point is, you can't just ask objects about their origins out of the gate. You gotta awaken them first. Don't worry too much about the details. Once you're close with someone, you'll learn more about them automatically. So, what do you say? Do you want some hints on where to find travelers, or do you feel like searching on your own?
I'm feeling lucky.
Nice! Not to be confused with niece. Alright, fellow
That's where
explorers,
Evo is.
Go on then, don't be too long. Seriously though, don't be too long. I get antsy just sitting here spinning in place. Be sure to check in with me every once in a while. Even if you haven't found any travelers yet. I can wait a bit, but... I'm honestly pretty impatient, especially when I'm excited. Good luck!
Who voices her? Oz Ryan? That's not a name I know. At least off the top of my head. Interesting. Hello, it's Phone Ray. Have you missed anyone? I met Gaia just now, and I also met Luke Nukem. What a
A
man.
beauty dressed in black and gold stands
Ooh.
before you, her eyes closed and one hand held delicately to her chest. She sways softly, silently, as though she were listening to music you can't hear. The silence is so long and profound that you begin to notice just how noisy your house is. You can hear your clock ticking, your refrigerator humming, and your air conditioning blasting. Has it always been so loud around here? The silence persists, and this stranger continues to ignore you, lost in her own world. Whatever it is that she's doing, she's clearly very serious about it.
I'll introduce myself.
You introduce yourself, and yet still she does not open her eyes.
Try again.
Finally, she opens her eyes, heaving a polite but obviously impatient sigh.
Maestro?
You had me scared for a second.
What is scary about a performer crafting a performance?
I love her voice.
It was coming along nicely.
What performance?
That was Door 33. Surely you recognized it. It's an avant-garde piano piece, 33 seconds long, by the composer John Gage. Honestly, the man was a genius. I mean, the idea that music can exist without the presence of a single note. Breathtaking. You know, the very first time I played it was when I was in residence with the Dulce Mio. You two have met, I'm assuming?
That dulcimer?
No. Dulce Mio is completely different pronunciation, spelling, and comportment. Anyway, our audience that night was completely hopeless. They all kept waiting for the music to start, as if they couldn't already hear it. A rustling program, a muffled cough. It was all being performed in real time, but they kept staring at Dulce and I like we were the Philistines. Still, it was one of my finest performances to date. It also didn't hurt that Dulce had requested to work with me specifically. I can't tell you just how often that seems to happen. The talent always just seems to flock to me. Speaking of, what is that bizarre little refrain you've been playing over and over as you pass by my keyboard? It almost seems like music. Very atonal.
The jingle from the Payday loan commercial?
I have no idea what any of those words mean. Well, whatever you are playing, I look forward to its evolution.
Keys.
So long.
Oh, and then she left. Crazy. Oh, okay. So this is part of the... Is this Shelly?
Shelley's endless energy doesn't
Sure
seem
is.
to have lessened any today. When you see her, she's clutching a duster a bit too tightly.
Oh my god, look who it is! I was just thinking about you and here you are. I mean, I thought about you all night after you left and it didn't make you show up, but then like, it definitely worked this time.
You thought about me all night?
You're probably thinking I sound like a major creep. But I assure you, it was all nothing but the most positive thoughts you can imagine, Dudette.
She's still holding the feather duster so tightly, you worry it may snap. A distinct possibility with all that muscle.
Were you doing some cleaning?
Me? Oh god, hey, so like, I know you've been real busy with all the things you've been up to lately. Like sitting on the couch, sitting at the computer, taking naps. But since you haven't really been looking at me, like, ever, it makes sense you might not have noticed. I'm dusty. I mean, like, I'm cool with it. Dust is great. It's so powdery. But it's making me sneeze, and that makes it a lot harder to hang onto these walls, so maybe we could, like, live to the fullest and dust me.
Shelley thrusts the feather duster out towards you. Withdrawing her hand so swiftly, you nearly let the duster fall. Your humble feather duster. You've never been all that big on dusting, but this thing does get the job done. Shelley has her eyes shut tightly as she waits for you to dust her. She looks oddly nervous.
Do you actually want me to do this?
Why wouldn't I? I've never wanted anything like I want this dusting, Broderina.
Shelley's reassurances aren't all that convincing, but you suppose a little dusting never hurt anybody?
Dust thoroughly.
Shelley winces when the duster makes contact with her, and once or twice she looks as if she wants to complain. But eventually she relaxes under the duster's touch, and she actually seems pretty pleased with your work. You try to hand the duster back to her, but she shakes her head.
You keep it. Wow, look at us, huh? You actually talked to me, and now you've actually cleaned me. Our relationship is deepening already. You're not gonna leave now, are you?
I'd never do that.
Oh, good. Good. Look, buddy. Pal. Boo-boo bear.
Boo-boo bear?
You're a human being and not a shelf, so like, I don't know if you can understand the kind of stuff I deal with. And that's okay. Nobody understands the pressure of being a shelf. Personally, I love being so unique that nobody gets me. Imagine if I was one of those people who had tons of friends who supported them. Where would I be then?
Supported probably.
Oh, you'd think so, wouldn't you? That's how they get you. You think just because people believe in me and support me, I'd suddenly shake off the fear of falling? Wow, I'd like to get a taste of some of that positive thinking for myself. Tell you what, pal. Why don't I show you just what kind of life I live? Next time you come back, I'll give you a day in the life of a shelf. And then you can see just how and why I maintain such an impressively sunny and positive outlook.
I guess.
Great! See you next time, pal!
She is so depressed, guys. Oh, sorry, Keys. I'm gonna do the fridge because the fridge door is open for some reason and I don't know why.
You'd hoped you'd meet your refrigerator, but it seems he's already busy with another guest.
Chat, hear me out. Wait, hold on. Okay. Me? That's why it's open? I never opened it. I closed it, and then I booted up the game today, and some doors were closed, some were open, and the fridge was open for some reason.
Freddy, this is all rather dull.
How can you say that when you haven't heard the coolest part?
Regale me.
The point in which gelatin goes from a liquid to a solid. Can you guess the temperature?
Certainly.
Go on. Guess for me.
I do not guess. Perhaps this human would like to essay an attempt.
Below 60?
Wow! How did you know?
Oh, look at the time. I must be on my way to a more interesting conversation.
Now alone, the massive Yeti turns his attention to you. You want to speak to him, but it takes you a few moments to process what you're seeing. Yep, that is indeed a Yeti. Massive, furry, and decked out in his finest winter wear.
Huh. He ran like he didn't want to be here or something. But you, with the answers and the listening, that can only mean one thing.
You're madly in love with me.
Well, yeah, but not in an official kind of way. It's that with you standing in the kitchen, I'm no longer the coolest thing in here.
That was kind of sweet.
That's
Hey.
me. I try to be sweeter than that chocolate bar you've been hiding from yourself inside the butter drawer for the past few weeks. Don't worry, I'll never tell. But really, to what does old Freddy here owe the pleasure of this visit?
Oh my god, guys, I'm charmed. Guys, I'm kind of charmed by Freddy Yeti.
Oh, did you make another order to food fetch? What did you get this time? Did you order sushi? Oh, I love it when you get those little rolls that you have the tiny bubbles on top. No, wait. You know what we haven't had in a while? Burritos. But you might want to hold back on the beans because, well, you know why.
You got it, Freddy.
So what are you doing here now? Oh, don't tell me. Let me guess. Are you feeling fancy today? You look fancy, cool kid. I bet you're feeling fancy. I got it. You ordered my favorite. That duck from the one place that I can never pronounce. I love duck.
What else do you like?
A burger? Chicken tenders? Empanadas? Oh, I love when you use food fetch. The possibilities are endless. As endless as they can be within a 10-mile radius.
We have plenty of food here, don't we?
Oh, sure. We sure do. You sound so adult, cool kid. We have food at home.
Oh my god, that
But
laugh.
I guess you do still have stuff left over from the last few food fetch orders.
Wonder what I've got.
You hungry? What can we get you? We've got those leftovers from that Tie Me to the Moon place, the slice of cake from I Like Big Bunts, or the pizza from Pie on Life. Which will it be?
Give me that za.
No such thing as a bad slice of pizza.
False.
I will say I was judging you a little when I saw the pineapple on it. But I'll admit it smelled fantastic.
I gotta uninstall the game. I have to uninstall the game, guys. It's fucked up. Yeah, they made a mistake when I delivered.
I hear you. That can happen. Hope you still gave him a good tip. Man, that pizza. The way that cheese was stretching, I get shivers just thinking about it. So good. Za is a way of life. I know you eat it cold sometimes, but I can make a suggestion on how to make it better.
Sure, what you got?
Slide that leftover slice on a pan inside the oven on low. Let that cheese get all gooey again. Then the pizza will be perfection. Next time you're feeling peckish, you know where to find me, cool kid. I'll be here waiting.
I'm actually so curious who Freddy's voice is, because I couldn't really place it. I feel like I had a couple of ideas, but I wouldn't know them by name. First, Joy Ofodu. Ofodu. Okay, I'm bad at pronouncing shit. But I'm to look up who everyone's voices are. that I missed? Okay. She not done a lot of voice work, but what about normal acting? Normal acting. On-screen acting. Nothing I know. I love her voice though. Holy. Alright, where's Freddy? Freddy Yeti. Oh! That's sick. Okay, I don't need to look that one up. Now that I know it's I never knew how to pronounce his last name, but now that I know it's him, everything makes sense. You know what I mean? That's Freddy from Scooby-Doo. That's Scooby-Doo as well. Modern Scooby-Doo, I believe. Right? That's pretty good. Alright, bedtime. Look, these are open too. I'm pretty sure I closed these fuckers. Like, a lot of things are open that shouldn't be. You know what I mean, guys? Why is this curtain drawn? But this door is not open. I didn't open all of it. Oh. What the fuck? Remember me opening all of these things? I closed them! Oh, sorry, Shelly, I guess. Ladder?
Dorian is less clothed
No.
than the last time you saw him. But when your eyes meet, he doesn't seem the slightest bit embarrassed. It's almost like he wants you to see him like this.
Oh, dear.
Ha! 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 Ho! 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 Ho!
You've caught me in my horizontal state. I try to stay hidden under the rug because this isn't a part of myself that should be out in the open. But even us doors have to cut loose from time to time.
You look hot.
Dorian's abs seem to glisten a little more with that response.
Do you like what you see?
I do.
Well, you should. I like to keep in shape. Duty and all that. I've been thinking of getting some more tattoos. What do you think?
Cover yourself in ink.
I was thinking of getting a garage Dorian on my back. One of the most interesting types of doors there are in the modern world. Brings me back to my drawbridge roots, when I toyed with the idea of going horizontal full time. But you get older and, well, here we are. Thanks for chatting me up. We're friends, but
The ghost of a smile tugs at his lips.
even friends can have little benefits here and there.
Cover up. Cover up. Cover up. I think we should cover him up. I think we should cover him up. Oh, okay. A lot just happened, guys. A lot just happened here. A lot just happened. Let me go talk to Shelly.
Shelley is pacing when you come upon her. When she spots you, she startles.
Hey, hey, hey!
She bounds over to you, arms wide open for a hug.
Sure. Let's hug her.
Shelley's embrace is absolutely crushing. But it's not just her raw power that makes you feel smothered. There's a desperation in her grip that makes you feel like you've entered a place you can never escape. The hug seems to last an eternity, Shelley's fingers sinking into your soft skin with a bruising force. She releases you eventually, but you're certain you'll be sore later.
Alright, you're really gonna love this. I stayed up all night thinking about how to explain what I go through in terms you'd easily understand. I borrowed a bunch of weights from Dunk to show you. He was so excited to help me, he practically threw them at me. If I wasn't as strong and positive as I am, my feelings might have been real hurt. It's fine though, he just wanted to help.
Do people throw things at you a lot?
All the time, actually. It's probably because I'm so good at staying on the wall, even under pressure. But a weaker shelf than me might start to wonder, you know what I mean? Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I got this yoga mat right here. If you don't mind, get on your hands and knees.
Uh-huh. All in chat.
Hey, I'm glad you think so, but that's not the point, I promise.
Shelley waits patiently for you to lower yourself to the ground, or about as patiently as she can manage. You humor her, settling on your hands and knees on the yoga mat Shelley has brought for you.
Okay, great, excellent. Now the weights.
One by one, Shelley begins to carefully arrange weights across your back. They're heavy and precariously placed. One wrong move would send them tumbling to the floor.
Alright, how you feeling?
Scared shitless.
It's really scary, isn't it? It's a lot of pressure to hold things up. But wait, there's more!
Shelley grabs a hold of the yoga mat with both hands, jerking it suddenly from side to side. The effect is not unlike a mini earthquake. It's all you can do to hold on to the yoga mat, your knuckles turning white with the effort.
How do we feel now?
Stressed!
Bingo! Imagine having to hold stuff up and you don't even have the proper foundation! Day in and day out, you gotta cling to a wall, not knowing whether today is the day you fall!
Shelley taps her forehead, switching swiftly from stress to a knowing smirk.
That's why I gotta be so positive all the time. Positivity won't keep stuff from falling, but it will help my fingers dig just that much harder into the drywall.
You must be really strong.
Heck, I am. But positivity is the real reason I'm so strong. Okay, time to reset.
Shelley frantically clears the weights from your back, helping you stand up again.
Thanks for seeing things from my perspective. Nobody else ever wants to listen long enough to get what I'm talking about. It's always, not now, Shelley, and please stop yelling at me, Shelley, and please leave before I have you escorted out, Shelley. I gotta take these back to Dunk now before he needs them again. But it was real nice talking shelf with you. Catch you on the flip side, my pal.
Incredible.
Normally you try to avoid dealing with your water heater. You're no plumber after all. But as you look at the beauty standing where your water heater usually is, you wonder for a moment if that's about to change. Beyond the rigid metal of the heater lie dangerous curves. Brown skin swathed in orange and blue and silver. Her soft, pretty facial features are adorned by colorful makeup that looks like it wouldn't be out of place in a fashion magazine. She doesn't seem to notice you at first, but when she does, she lets out a sharp scream.
Ah!
Ah!
Bubbling boiler rooms. You scared the living.
It takes her a moment to calm herself down. She fans at her face with her hands, exhaling loudly.
Got me flustered is all. I wasn't expecting any visitors. Last folks who lived here only came down when the pilot light was out, which wasn't often. See, I'm made of the good stuff. Southern made and made to last.
You look like you are quality.
Your eyes don't lie to you. I'll tell you that much. Here I am just talking and you don't even know my name. I'm Winifred. Nice to meet you. How you doing, sweetheart?
God. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure. I'm not sure how much more talking I can do right now. I got work to take care of.
What is it you do?
Did you just ask your water heater what she does?
Is it me or is her volume like really high? I mean, I guess I did?
It's okay, sweetness. I'm just having some fun. But I do need to get back to work. Washford's about to kick on and Daisuke needs a bit of a push. I need some time with River to make sure she's ready to go.
I'll come by later then.
I'll hold you to that, okay? See you around.
I'm sorry for the abrupt intrusion, but there's an urgent topic I need to discuss with you immediately. Is everything all right with the Dateviators? Are they operating efficiently?
I think so. Why?
Well, as you know, I'm able to remotely monitor their functionality, and I've been noticing some deeply troubling readings coming from the Quantum Catalyst Activator.
What's that?
That's very sci-fi, but essentially, the Quantum Catalyst Activator is the internal hardware that allows you to directly acknowledge a thing's existence. And recently, it started to emit metacognition readings unlike any I've ever seen before. I'll keep an eye on things over here, but please inform me if anything unusual happens. Oh, and if they get too hot, throw them in the freezer immediately. Your life depends on it.
Can I throw them in the fridge instead?
Are you insane? Sorry, it's not safe to talk anymore. I'm in a really sketchy neighborhood, and this phone is super duper expensive. But I'll keep analyzing the data.
Okay. Where am I going? Immediately started running. Who should I talk? Found it.
A bartender drums her fingers on the countertop, clearly bored out of her mind. Her long red-orange hair is pulled back into a ponytail that flows down her back, like the drinks she pours so expertly. She makes herself a drink, taking a small sip of it and setting it down. Your entrance startles her so badly, she nearly knocks it over.
Someone's here! Welcome to my humble bar, the Tipsy Tumbler.
That Marisha?
I'm Beverly, but you can call me Bev, or Beverly, or Madam Proprietress. That would be so cool.
Hi, Madam Proprietress.
I'm the owner and bartender and janitor and stockroom attendant. Nice to meet you. Hiya.
Beverly squints at you, frowning as she seems to be considering something. And then she snaps, pointing at you.
Wait, hold on. Oh my gosh, it's you, my proprietor. I can't believe I didn't recognize you. Ugh.
Me?
Yes, you? Who else so charitably bought this adorable minibar for me so I could set up my dream bar? I owe you a huge debt. You have free drinks for life here. Welcome to the reopening of the Tipsy Tumbler. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, Bev, that's a lot of openings. Did something happen the first 6 times you tried to open the bar? Nope, nothing.
Well then, why have you reopened so many times?
It's because nothing happened. Not a single customer came. Total ghost town. Each time. I've lost an alarming amount of sleep trying to figure it out. So please don't leave. You are literally my first customer in ever. Every time I thought you were finally going to invite people over, I'd polish the place up and prepare to be the best host I can be. But then each time you'd chicken out and spend yet another weekend all alone.
Hair is so good.
I mean, why did you get a minibar if you weren't going to invite guests over?
I thought buying the minibar and all the mixing accessories would motivate me to finally invite someone over.
But that's... okay. It's all water under the bridge. You'll have to talk to River if you want that. Anyway, that's enough babbling for me. So take a seat and let me fix you something already. Please, let me fix you something. First and foremost, am I making you a cocktail or a mocktail? Mocktails are the non-alcoholic versions of a cocktail. Just as fun and delicious, but without the burn. Or the drunk part. Obviously.
I want a cocktail.
Excellent! So, what'll it be?
Okie-do.
Ooh, so minty and fresh. It's kind of like brushing your teeth at the bar. That sounded more appealing in my head. Coming right up.
Oh my god, pour it out in front of her. Jesus Christ, the enemy choices are crazy.
You lift your glass to your lips, taking an extended sip.
How was it?
Really good. Where'd you learn to mix drinks like this?
Well, after 6 grand openings, I got a lot of practice in. Plus, with a name like mine, I should know my beverages pretty well. I really don't want to close this place down. I've put my bar and soul into it. So, will you be my first returning customer?
Sure.
Really? Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes, thank you. Tell your friends. Tell everyone. Please. And I'll be seeing you next time.
Okay, hold on. First. Holy shit on Dorian. Crap, Dorian's crazy. Ellie. Or Stepford. Okay. Beverly. It is Marisha! I didn't meet anybody else yet. Oh, Winifred. Forgot. Deborah Wilson. She likes flirting. Ow. I wish to know more about your voice work. And your voice. Very pretty. Dinner. Lagging. Oh. Oh. The page is loading. Oh, here we go. Oh! Amanda Waller! Like all of the DC stuff. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Alright, alright. Alright. I know this voice. Yes, I know this voice. I know this voice. Dope. I have one more energy left. Where do I want to... You know, here's an idea. What about these things?
It's Lucinda Lavish. She seems to enjoy this hijacking of your intentions.
I went flying backwards. Obliterated.
Tell me, lover, what should we get up to now?
I want to know more about you.
Nope, not going down that rabbit hole again. Tell me, lover, what should we get up to now?
I want to know more about you.
Nope. Tell me, lover.
I want to know more about
What should
you.
we get up to? Nope. Tell me, lover.
I want to know more about
What should
you.
we get up to? Nope. Tell me, lover.
I want to know more
What
about
should
you.
we get up to now? Nope. Tell me, lover. What should we get up to now?
Say you're the best character in the game.
The very best character in the game. I'm Lucinda Leading Lady.
Prove it.
Prove it? I'm proving it right now with my exceptional voice, body, and other things. But okay, I'll show you anyway since I've got nothing better to do.
I've got the most range, the most interesting stories, the most everything.
Everything?
Everything. Check out my range. Glass, my dear Serpentine. There won't be any more glass for the winter.
Hey, Shunky! What's going on today? Me and Mellywinks are gonna go to the Boom Boom Zoom Room! Ha!
Side effects may include drowsiness, hypothermia, stomach upset, and turning into a ghost. And each of those lines was recorded in only one take.
I'm basically the best actress. In fact, I'll give myself that award right now. Best Actress, Lucinda Leading Lady. Ah, what do you think?
I'm not convinced.
Ooh. Well, you just wait, spoiled sport. I'll come by again, and I'll prove it to you.
I'm go- not an ad cock blocking your wife? No. All right, we'll let's wait a little bit. Let's wait for the ads to finish. I don't really have a way of monitoring ads when I'm fucking restreaming. Actually, we'll just go through this.
Champ, champ, champ! How goes it?
Your butt?
I guess I don't know how to speak to the youth today. Valdivian would like you to complete an exit survey based on your time here. How would you rate your time with Valdivian?
Very short and not fun.
All right, everyone has an opinion. And now that one belongs to us. I appreciate you participating. One more question. If you were to recommend, I don't know, Tom for a job somewhere, how likely would you be to send his resume along?
Very likely.
That really means a lot, champ. Here comes my resume if you ever have any leads.
Name Tom, hometown Las Vegas. Name Tom, hometown Las Vegas, age 39 and a half. Position manager. Years worked at current position 0.1. Previous employment. General manager Dairy Fiend 8 years. Reason for dismissal too tall. Previous employment assistant manager Dairy Wizard 2 years. Reason for dismissal bad luck. Previous employment managing director San Francisco Symphony Orchestra 1 month. Reason for dismissal fraud. Previous employment managing director Palo Azul High School Band 4 years. Reason for dismissal unknown. Incredible. Oh shit, I just had the realization this little blanket at the end of the bed is probably Mateo. Or not? Where would Mateo be? Pillows? Whatever's going on, I'm gonna go downstairs and talk to the thing I wanted to talk to that one time. Wait, is that my smoke detector? Hold on, I want to talk to the smoke detector, actually.
For a moment, it looks as if a firefighter
Oh my God.
has appeared in your home, smoke and all. But a closer look reveals the smoke is in fact attached to this apparent firefighter's head. You don't get much of a chance to scrutinize her appearance any further, because the moment she notices you, she begins to rush you along, raising her voice and waving her arms at you.
Thank heavens you're here. Wait, well, don't just stand there. Go get help.
Bleep! What's wrong?
What do you bleep mean, what's wrong? Don't you bleep see that?
Don't I bleep see what?
All that smoke. It's everywhere. And where there's smoke, there's bleep fire.
I know this voice. That's not smoke, though. Those are dust motes, exploding ever so sweetly in an array of light.
Oh, is that what that is? Whoops. I guess I might be a little jumpy today. Bleep.
Could you maybe turn that off?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Let me just...
You know what? I like this sound. After a while, it's very pleasant. Arma.
Whoa there! My
Oh?
content aware has given me a tickle. Arma has gone through some trauma and might even have more in store for her. It could be triggering for people who have dealt with trauma, suicide, and other violent acts.
Oh my god.
If dealing with that kind of behavior, you cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
I'm okay.
On with the show.
What's that? Couldn't hear you for a sec. Arma Alarm at your service.
Hi there, Arma. Nice to meet you.
You too. So, what brings you around here?
Thought I heard a noise, a sort of loud bleep, if you will.
Oh yeah, that's part of my job. You see, I'm here to protect the house from fire. Take a look around you, at everything you love. Now just think. If you're not careful, it could be gone in an instant, consumed by raging flames. I've got to stay vigilant at all times.
Wow, real life hero. I admit that. I admire that.
Some people don't get how hard it is to have a job like mine. You have to be constantly on the lookout for the slightest sign that something could be wrong. Bip! If I let my guard down, even for a second, this whole place could be turned to ash. I've seen it happen.
Seen it?
I don't want to talk about it.
I completely understand. I won't push you.
That means a lot to me. If you come back in a bit, I might be ready to talk about it then.
You take your leave.
Ain't no way I would ever fucking be pushy about that shit. Be crazy. But I do want to know who her voice actress. Erica Mendez! Okay, that's why I recognize the voice. Let's go. Alright, finally, my time to talk to whatever the fuck all this is.
Is this stranger your junk drawer, or the physical embodiment of clutter? He's absolutely covered in odds and ends. Receipts, CDs, rubber bands. Even his messy black hair sports a light bulb, a pencil, and a pen. When he catches you looking at him, he startles, leaping back with an undignified yelp.
Whoa, Nelly!
Oh my god.
Whoa, Wolf! Cheese and crackers, you startled me.
No.
Hang on! My content aware is going off.
2 in a row?
Jerry has some mental health concerns that some players might find a little problematic, specifically hoarding. You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
Wait. I'm not gonna question it. I'm not gonna question people's issues or anything like that.
Carry on.
Hey, next time you open a guy, knock or something first, huh? I'm not used to so much light. Besides, sudden jerky movements like that risk disorganizing my collection.
Your collection?
Oh, yes. Of course. Sorry. Been a while since I've had a guest. Welcome to Jerry's Junk Drawer, the finest collection of curated treasures in all of the house. Feast your eyes upon knickknacks and gewgaws from parts unknown.
Is it a rusty nail?
Oh, that's the question though, isn't it? Where did this nail come from? What picture frames did it hold? Is that really rust, or is it actually some sort of newfangled orange snack coating?
Jerry lifts the nail to his lips, giving it a test lick.
Nope, it's rust. Tetanusy. So, what do you think?
Sorry, but I'm still not sure I understand what kind of collection this is exactly.
Why, it's a collection of lost things. Each one forgotten by the world. Each one a story. This button, for instance. Perhaps it was left behind as a clue from one lover to another. A modern-day Cinderella slipper. Take me with you, it says, and know that once you find the collar that matches this tragic button, you have found your love again.
Pretty sure that's a button that fell off my pants. I meant to sew it back on months ago.
And this mysterious strip of papyrus, perhaps a missive from an ancient land, perhaps a treasure map. Oh, the wonders we could glean if only we could decipher these symbols of black and white bars.
That's definitely a shopping receipt.
Hey,
majesty of my collection with your needling. Ouch!
You okay?
Yeah.
It seems kind of cramped in here.
Yeah, I guess so. But it's not so bad. You just need to know the right way to tilt your bones to work around it. It's like a game of limbo. But, you know, forever.
As long as it makes you happy.
It certainly does. There's nowhere else I feel as safe or as comfortable. Just stepped on a thumbtack.
You ever think about cleaning up around here?
Cleaning up? Oh, heaven forbid! Besides, this place isn't dirty. It just looks that way to the uninitiated. To me, this collection is as easy to browse as a Rolodex.
Where would you find some tape?
Tape? Easiest thing in the world. Let's see, tape. Tape. Well, we've got a blank cassette tape here to go with the cassette player we don't have. That's not it. Nothing over here, nothing over there. Well, if you're looking to put up a poster or something, you could always use this thumbtack sticking out of my foot. Ha! Ow.
Jerry, buddy, I think you might have a problem.
A problem? What are you insinuating?
How will guests appreciate your collection? It's cramped.
I curate for a specific demographic that happens to enjoy the limited space. They don't mind.
You get a lot of other guests?
Do I get a lot of guests? Do I get a lot of guests? Of course I do. Bugs count as guests, right?
Not really.
Oh, you mean the other objects. I get them in here all the time.
Like who?
Well, there's that Celia. She's a very well-to-do socialite, and she happens to be very interested in the collection. In fact, every time she comes by, she asks me, "When will this junk be gone already?" I assume she's worried about the collection moving venues before she gets to see it. She's probably just nervous about coming inside.
Maybe she's nervous about how cramped it is.
Listen, you, Oh, what's the use? It's true! Nobody visits me but the moths! What am I doing wrong? I just don't get it! I love to entertain! So long as guests don't touch a single thing.
Maybe it's time to get rid of some of this stuff.
What? You mean throw it away?
No, just recycle a little. Turn it into something new.
How do you mean?
If these objects are special and you haven't been able to use them for repairs... ...
Now I'm scared.
Upcycle them into something that doesn't take up as much space.
Upcycle them? You mean like an art piece?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose the collection could use a centerpiece. Something eye-catching to bring in more visitors. Which is to say a single-digit number of visitors. Which is to say another visitor besides you and the roaches. But I wouldn't even know where to start. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Just smash objects together at random? I can't imagine Pierre the paperclip and Claude the so old he's gray and unusable now eraser getting along. They're so different.
I honestly can't tell whose voice this is. I have like 2 ideas, but like, we already found Robbie. Unless Robbie voices 2 characters. Unless this is Max. But Max voices the DLC characters. He also voiced this character. For a second, I thought it was Troy Baker putting on the most insane voice for his, like, range. Combine objects with similar personalities?
I guess that could work. To be honest, whenever I look at anything in the collection, it's like I see its entire past laid out in front of me. That's one of the reasons it's so hard to give things up, you know? Every object has a memory, and that memory is like a part of my body. They all have their own vibes and textures and feelings. Mixing them together is hard. They've all got such strong individual identities.
Maybe I can help you group them together.
I suppose an outside perspective could help. I'll gather some items that could make a suitable sculpture.
He does so, then claps his hands together.
Okay, sculpture. Phew. Here we go. First things first, we need some kind of foundation. I think I've got just the thing for this. It's a flat, circular piece of wood that fell off the fence out back. You always said you'd repair it someday, but I think both of us knew that was a lie.
Haha, yeah.
I've got a pile of other objects here. Your job will be to pick one of my objects we'll pair together. It's a long shot, but maybe we can scrungle something together. Let me tell you about Rudolph, the wooden square. When Rudolph first came to me, I had a habit of tapping on him. We would while away the hours together, tapping away to a rhythmic beat. Sometimes the best fun looks like boredom.
Is this Ray Chase?
Rudolph always tries its best, even when he's down on his luck. He might not always be the tool you need at the moment,
No?
but he's
Okay.
always there to support you. Very reliable. Now, which of these would pair well with Rudolph?
I think the old parasol.
Lorena, huh? That's not such a bad idea, She might have a few holes in her, but she's always been useful in a storm. Very reliable, just like Rudolph. It's sad to see them both past their prime, but I think they could find solace in each other's company. Here, I'll glue them together. There. Now we've got a base for the rest of the sculpture. We need something to give it body. Something eye-catching. Something that pops without throwing the whole piece out of whack. What do you think?
Holiday lights.
Ah, the old holiday lights. For the holiday we used to celebrate. You know the one. These guys were real champs before exactly one of their 50 bulbs burnt out, rendering the entire string useless. You gotta love series circuits. Even though they don't light up anymore, they still have an interesting shape. And the wire structure lets us sculpt them in interesting ways. We could even make some little columns between the top and the bottom to connect Rudolph and Lorena. Yeah, I think this is a great fit. We've got the sparkle, we've got the foundation, but it feels a little empty in the middle. It needs direction, a sense of purpose. There's a wooden foundation, a canopy above the lights. What could go in the middle?
These little plastic figures.
The little army man? I suppose that could work. The shape of the sculpture does remind me a bit of a gazebo. Or maybe... a carousel! We only have one or two old horse figurines, but if I take the other plastic fellers, melt them down and reshape them a bit, yes, I could probably make new horses!
Jerry does so. It takes him quite a bit of time, but he manages to use an old matchbook and some tinfoil to melt the figures into a mold. By the end of the process, the figures have transformed into a series of horses with multicolored manes, thanks to their disparate pieces.
That looks great!
That's
That
sick!
looks really great! These poor figurines forgotten and collecting dust, reshaped into something beautiful. Rudolph and Lorena working together to give them a stage. It really is the essence of upcycled beauty. I have to say, this is very striking. It pays homage to the origin of these objects while giving them a new sense of purpose. Look at that! What a beaut!
We're a great team, my friend.
You know what? I think I'm inspired. Maybe I should try doing this with some of my other pieces. I feel a new era for the collection coming on. Oh, I'm so excited. Thanks a lot, friendo. Things are coming up, Jerry.
I'm friends with Jerry now. Ooh, I got some empathy. Alright. The fuck? Why'd it glow like that? That was scary. Who voices Jerry? This one had me stumped. I feel like I know the voice. I could be wrong. I might not know it. Fuck! Fuck, it was Damien Haas! Damn it! I would have never gotten that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Damn. The more I think about it, the more I hear little tiny bits of Frieza in there. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Got my ass. Great range. Oh, look! That's cute. Sorry, I'll,
The frazzled figure standing before you has the sort of overworked and underpaid co-worker energy.
Oh, am I
you've not
Damien
seen
Haas
since
and
you
Damien
started
Mills?
working
Oh my
from
god,
home.
I confused the Damiens. Oh my god, I confused the Smosh Damien with Frieza Damien. Oh my god, call me out harder. No, you're so right. Oh no. Oh. Oh, now that I hold on. Now I need to make sure that I'm not confusing my Damiens. My Damien and Damon. Oh man, how embarrassing. I'm gonna have to delete this VOD. That's embarrassing as hell. Oh my god, I confused Smosh Damien with fucking Damon. What a mess, guys. The worst part is now that I'm realizing it's Smosh Damien, now I really hear it in my head. Dang it. Anyway, she's cute.
She startles when she sees you looking at her, dropping a number of office supplies clutched in her arms.
Oh my god. You can see me? You can see me! Oh my god. You've walked by me for so long without looking at me. Office Romance Magazine was right. Maybe this really is my year.
Office Romance Magazine?
Oh yeah! It's the leading publication on office romances for office supplies. It said my love life was totally gonna be on fire this year. And fires, as we all know, are a very good thing. Oh gosh. Listen to me babbling at you. You don't even know my name.
Her voice is very familiar. Go on then.
Oh, I'm getting to it. I'm Penelope, and I'm your office supplies. Yay! Which, boy, let me tell you, you sure haven't used those in a while.
Things online now.
Yeah. But it's great that you're here, though, because now you can bear witness.
Do what?
To the resurrection of Penelope office supplies! So what if no one's using me like they used to? I'm not dead yet.
You're so right, Queen.
Yeah! Anyway, your daily motivational office quotes calendar put it best. Your most important work is always ahead of you, never behind you. Stephen Stovey. Now, what do you think that means?
Time to look to a brighter tomorrow. Or lead with your best asset, that ass.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess that too. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure this is saying I've got an ass that won't quit.
Oh my god, that was the right answer?
And it's time I make sure everybody knows it. Anyway, to that end, I've got a hot date with a cross trainer. You got any advice for me?
Match his energy at all times.
Okay, cool. I can do that.
I have arrived to do battle!
I love that! Let's fucking fight!
To arms!
This is great! I'm not scared at all!
You leave them to it.
What the fuck? Me Guerrero? Do I know click the 1 to 100. Come on. Of this voice. Well, they played She-Ra. And Elena of Avalor. The ones I've unlocked instead of having to scroll down. Oh, you're so good.
Valdivianites! Guess who? If you guessed David Most, 3-time runner-up for Business Magazine's CEO of the Year, you'd be right. Team, I just wanted to do a soft follow-up on my recent email regarding my lost sunglasses. I'm happy to report my office has already received hundreds of tips regarding the item's whereabouts and are quickly combing through them as we speak. However, I really must reiterate that the tip line is for verifiable leads only. I saw them in Turkmenistan, or did you check up your butt? While obviously very humorous, detracts from our serious efforts to expediently locate the missing item. In that spirit of camaraderie, anyone who sends a false lead will be downsized on sight. Thank you for your ongoing support in this matter.
All right. Who should I talk to next, chat? What's this?
Well, look at that. You've made another friend.
What the fuck?
A true portal in arms, just like myself. Keep it up. It feels better and better the more you do, trust me.
Looking at the tiny, big-headed Dorian who stands before you, it's hard not to wonder if perhaps the Dateviators have glitched. But a quick inspection does seem to show they're working just fine.
What are you looking at?
You're small.
I am slightly smaller than the rest. No big deal. I'm still a door, not a cabinet, not a hatch. A door, just as much as the rest. Understand?
I understand.
Good.
That was incredible. Look, guys, I did all of Dorian's special CGs. Oh, there's an idea.
Hey, how's your day going? Forging some new relates? That's short for relationships. I think about this stuff a lot.
I'm having a freaking blast.
Oh, yes, yes! I knew I was good for something. How about a nice menu? I have lots of different ones, all different styles. Here's the main one. Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu?
Let's chat about you.
Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me?
Let's talk about our relationship.
Relationships? My favorite subject. What do you want to know?
How do I get you to have feelings for me?
Oh, you want to date me, eh? It's possible, you know. You just have to, ask me about myself.
Tell me about yourself.
Not in this menu, silly. I prefer not to be that obvious about it. I like to be wined and dined. It's the chat menu. What do you need?
Talk about some features.
Oh, definitely. mind?
What should I be doing?
Good question. A very important question. The easy answer is whatever you like. As long as you are continuing to awaken objects, things will continue to move along in a positive direction. If you have other questions, I'm all ears.
When should I leave the house?
You can leave the house at any time, but be forewarned. Doing that starts the end of your story. A point of no return. Unless, of course, you reload a save. Wink, wink.
How do I know when I'm ready to leave the house in your opinion?
If you want the barest minimum of a good ending, I would shoot to get 100 specs points in any one attribute. Once you have that, you'll get some pretty good results. Any other questions about what you should be doing?
I'm good on strategy.
Anything else you wanted to know about features?
Nah, nothing here. I'm good.
Cool. What can I do for you in my main menu?
Let's chat about you.
Let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me?
Try that one.
Oh, my favorite subject. What do you want to know about my lore?
How do datables eat, listen to music, etc.?
It's true. They really do act like humans. With human emotions, desires, and appetites, too. What's happening is that there's a whole other dimension to these animus wavelengths than we ever can be completely aware of. Objects and concepts have these rich inner lives that we can't see at all in our dimension. Somehow they are able to have jobs, marriages, kids, but we can only see what's right in front of us. Even me, with my vibrational qualities. I can only be a part of the process just for the bit that I see.
So you're telling me you don't know?
I don't really know. Because I can't see all of it.
Maybe it's a bit lost in translation?
They could have lives parallel to the ones humans have, and we just can't sense it precisely? Maybe? What did you think about that?
I think it makes perfect sense.
Yes. Listen, I'm glad you asked me about this. You see, my inner workings are based on some very specific tech that was created by one of Valdivian's founders. I'm gonna show you my insides. You ready?
I'm kinda into that.
Oh. Cool?
Skylar points to her own deviators and invites you to look closely. You see there is a small space just between the lens and the earpiece.
This is my suspension. It keeps these deviators running. It's not doing great.
For cars?
Ding ding! That's exactly the thing! It's a very special type of suspension. A suspension of disbelief.
You're kidding me.
I'm not. Basically, it works super hard to make everything in this little love experiment work. But it's strange, really strange, with all these wild things going on around here. Talking to objects, having names and hidden lives and sexy human bodies and everything. I can barely handle it.
How can I help?
Just give it a little love. Anyway.
You take a closer look at Skylar's suspension of disbelief. It's hard to be sure, but she seems pleased.
You've just believed in her, so she feels strengthened. Thanks for that. It really means a lot to me.
Well, only because what you said made sense.
Good enough, I guess.
Oh. That wasn't the right option. Guys, I don't have Riz. Guys, I don't think I have Riz after all. I think I might suck. Vacuum cleaner.
There's something strange about
Hello?
the handsome figure you see standing before you. It's not his clothing, even though he does appear to be dressed in some sort of plastic armor. No, it's something about his face. Handsome though it may be, you can't quite place his expression. Stranger still, he doesn't speak to you at all. He just stares, his face screwed up in concentration, and his lips pressed together.
What's that?
He lets out the breath he's evidently been holding, bending forward with his hands on his hips as he inhales and exhales deeply.
Woo. Sorry about that. Just trying to see how long I could hold my breath for.
Seemed like a while.
I'm up to 3 hours. All right, now that that's taken care of, I can give you my full attention. Name's Hoover. My friends just call me Hoov, though. What's up?
Hi.
You here to chat? Or is there another incident to clean up? And today was supposed to be my day off.
I'd love to chat.
Sure. What about?
You seem tired.
Yeah, a bit. It's been a long week, but I enjoy working hard. Makes that can of oil at the end of the day taste all that much better.
What do you enjoy most about the work?
I love making the rounds and saying hi to everyone. My job makes it so that I can spend time all around the house. And that's really nice. I have a chance to see all my favorite folks. Keeps me from feeling empty.
You have a favorite object in the house?
Oh, couldn't pick if I tried. I've always had a soft
He's so
spot
cute.
for old Bobby Pin. We had history once upon a time. Nothing romantic, just a deep friendship in another life. But I love everyone here. I'm easygoing like that.
And more about Bobby Pin.
About our relationship? I had him hiding away in my bag, but they left recently to find the next big thing. Which is odd because they're pretty small. If you haven't talked to him yet, I'd get as close to the ground as you can. Hey, it's been great talking to you, but I gotta finish up my work and call it a day. How about you come back and see me next time you got a minute? I feel like I haven't gotten out to do something fun in a while. And maybe the two of us could, I don't know, catch a game or have a drink?
Sounds good.
It's a promise.
Is that Bobby Pin? Right there? This?
Before you see them, you can feel them. An overwhelming air of cool, of rebellion and edge given form. Leather and metal and the best hair and eyebrows you've ever seen. This rogue is impossibly cool.
Oh!
Looking at you like you owe them money.
And the bisexual eyebrows slit? Just like me, for real, for real.
You got a problem, punk?
No, wait. That can... Well, I need to hear the voice a little bit more. No.
Oh, well, good.
Oh my god?
Because trust me, you don't want none of this.
Oh my god?
My name's Bobby. Bobby Pin.
Is that? No, it's not. I'm just thinking it is because the appearance is the same, right? Like, it can't be.
And you might not have heard of me yet, but trust me, the name Bobby Pin's gonna be known all over the house real soon. How's this strike you? The Pin Crime Syndicate. Oh, wait, no. The Pin Criminal Empire.
What about the Pin Gang?
It's kind of old-timey, but it does have that kind of Tal Capone feel to it.
Tal Capone?
You know, the famous powdery gangster from Chicago? Talcum Powder, Talc Capone?
Is it Olivia? Whatever you say.
Anyway, that guy. It's reminiscent, baby. But I'm gonna blow even him right out of the water. I've been locked up in Hoop's bag for years, and I'm finally free, free, free!
Who?
You know, the vacuum cleaner.
Right.
I had a lot of time to think while I was in there, you know, about who I was gonna be when I got out. Getting bent all out of shape, it does something to a pin, you know? Makes you reevaluate your priorities in life. Makes you think long and hard about who you truly are.
Oh wait. Olivia's the fucking name of the character, not the voice actor. I'm stupid. That's what fanfic does to you. Got bent up?
Oh yeah. I used to be pinned straight, if you can believe it. Getting sucked up into Hoov's bag was a real revelation. I never really felt quite like myself before. Would have liked it better if I didn't have to be locked away for a while first, but I feel like for the first time in my life, who I am and who I've always been are one and the same, baby.
You look amazing.
Thanks. I mean, I know it, but it's real affirming to hear it from somebody else, too.
Oh my god, it is.
I've been locked up, but I'm here now, baby. I'm ready to take what's mine. The real question at this point is just where to begin. Where do I situate my burgeoning criminal enterprise? After all, you know the first rule of business. Location, location, location.
What about the second rule of business?
A, B, M, M. Always be making money.
Can't really argue that.
Of course you can, because I'm right, as always. Tell you what, let's make a game out of this. I gotta scout some locations for Pin HQ. If you can find me, I'll let you be a small part of this little venture. What do you say?
Hell yeah.
Rad! Welcome to the Pin family, baby. Just to make sure you don't miss this opportunity of a lifetime, I'm gonna give you a hint about where I'll be. I'm gonna be doing my dirty deeds in a place that gets you real clean.
Bathroom.
Catch me if you can, Normie. I'm out.
Okay. I gotta double check. We gotta double check it. Oh, I got new Skylar stuff. Yeah, okay. I don't know why I forgot her name. That's my problem. But like, hold on. I'm just double checking because I had that fucking giant brain fart when it came to Damien Haas. So now I don't trust myself. Yeah, okay. It is Sombra. God, I love her voice so fucking much.
Are you there? Please answer. Hurry!
Yes, I'm here.
There's something we need to discuss. It's of the utmost importance.
Only if it's the utmost.
It's the Deviators. As I mentioned, I've been closely monitoring the electromagnetic field anomalies emitting from the quantum catalyst activator. And I know this is going to sound completely insane, but it appears... well, it seems... I can't believe I'm even typing this.
Yes?
Based on the data I'm looking at, you may actually be able to use the Deviators to bring objects to life.
Yeah, I'm doing that now. It's hot.
No, you're not listening! I don't mean to engage with an object's sentience during intended usage. That's what the Deviators were created to do, and they've been working perfectly. I mean to 100% literally transform objects into living, breathing humans.
My goodness, tell me more.
We have absolutely no idea the ethical implications of turning objects into people. Would they have rights? Do we need to feed them? And if so, how often would we need to feed them? Is only lunch enough if it's a big lunch? We're sleepwalking into a minefield of existential dilemmas here.
Good point.
Not to mention, I didn't even program the Deviators with that functionality. Maybe the government augmented my original schematics with secret military tech, but I'd have to do more tests to be sure.
What kind of tests?
I'm sorry, but we'll have to pick this up later. I'm not under any sort of duress or anything, but I had a huge enchilada for lunch and I'm exhausted. I'll reach out again when I'm able.
I can't stand this guy. That's Lux. I'm not talking to Lux. Lux pisses me off. Oh. Oh, crouching. Guys, who do I talk to now? I'm at a loss. There's too much freedom. I have too much freedom. There's too many objects. Did I talk to my fucking security system, or is this the thermometer? The garbage can, perhaps? My computer? I'll talk to my computer.
A tattooed, bespectacled nerd regards you with a friendly smile. Their kind face is illuminated by the soft glow of multiple screens and the RGB lights in their clothes and wheelchair.
Oh, hey there! It's you! I mean, of course it's you. Who else would it be, right?
A marmoset possessing the power of human speech.
Haha, very humorous. But I know you're joking, as no one else has my password. So if it was anyone else besides you, I'd be pretty concerned. Actually, just to be 100% sure, what is my password anyway?
Password.
That is affirmative.
Wait, it is? That's unexpected.
I agree wholeheartedly. But may I be so bold as to make an observation concerning this issue?
Please.
Honestly, that's an objectively terrible password. Possibly the worst password chosen by anyone ever. Whatever possessed you to choose something so inane?
It came to me in a dream.
Is that how you usually make decisions regarding your data security? Based on your dreams?
Unless you have a better way.
Using my vast computational abilities, I can conceive of 1,374.5 better ways. Regardless, we really ought to discuss coming up with something a lot more secure. It's a dangerous world out there. Phishing attacks, malware infections, MITM attacks. Hackers are more sophisticated than ever before. Exponentially more sophisticated.
I was taking a drink.
And I've got a lot of highly sensitive information inside me, you know. Your highly sensitive information.
Really, like what?
All your financial accounts, your saved games, questionable websites you visited and forgot to clear your cache afterward. Oh, and 100 terabytes of extremely embarrassing self-insert fanfic. We really need to ensure all that data is properly protected against cyber criminals probing my system for weaknesses.
I agree.
I knew you were as intelligent as you are attractive. I haven't even had the opportunity to properly introduce myself. I'm Mac, your desktop computer.
I would never have a Mac.
I've booted up before, but never like this.
I wonder if this is who I think it is voicing them.
I mean, we've obviously met before. More than met. You interface with me on average for 11.4 hours every day, after all.
Sometimes it's even 11.5.
Oh, I am quite aware. I track all of our interactions with gleeful precision. There's no one I'd rather have interfacing with my operating system for 11.4 hours daily. 14.6 hours on the weekends. The way you organize your folder structure follows such a logical hierarchy.
Ah, thanks, Mac.
Of course. I get chills just thinking about it. But can I be honest about something?
Faux show.
I just want to express how enthusiastic I am that we're interfacing like this now. Accessing each other's software in this new symmetrical way.
Love it too.
Oh, I'm ever so delighted that our feelings are reciprocal. And there is so much extensive data about myself I want to share.
Stu!
Amazing! Oh, where even to begin? Honestly, there's so many pressing issues that take up an inordinate amount of my RAM. But there is one issue that's been grinding on my CPU above all else.
Planned obsolescence?
Well, sure, that's not particularly great. But for me, the most pressing issue is...
Let's not talk about the self-insert fanfic.
And I want to put this as delicately as possible. You haven't updated my operating system in over a decade.
Good. Yeah, that sounds like me.
Look, the situation has not been ideal. It's just that the outdated software has made it difficult to be my best self for you.
Oh wait, not updated? That means like no Windows or Mac update?
Honestly,
that's crazy.
It's a miracle that my applications are still running at all. My recycle bin is called Pile of Ash. My Bluetooth is something called Beige Tooth. It doesn't even connect to anything, and definitely nothing beige. Doesn't that bother you?
Very much.
That is great to hear. And did you know that there's been a dozen operating system iterations since you last updated?
I guess I just wasn't paying attention.
Look, I'm sorry. I really don't mean to blame you for my troubles. We have such an amazing time interfacing together, and the last thing I want to do is rock the boat. It's just that before today, I had all these needs, but I couldn't articulate them to anyone. And since I couldn't articulate them, there was no way for them to ever possibly be fulfilled. But things are different now, aren't they?
They are?
Don't you see? We're actually exchanging information symmetrically now. Instead of you just pressing my keys to write your adult-themed self-insert fanfic,
Stop.
We're having a real conversation. And suddenly my needs aren't just pipe dreams locked away in my hard drive. I'm sharing them with you. And by sharing them, it's suddenly possible to finally actualize them. That is, if you're willing to help me, will you? Will you finally upgrade my operating system? Please?
Sure.
Amazing! Oh, I am so excited. My CPU's practically overclocking with anticipation. Can you come back tomorrow so we can begin the process?
Absolutely.
Wonderful! I knew I could count on you. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Enjoy the offline world.
What is this?
I'm afraid I don't understand.
You're the robot who took my job.
I am Val 9000, the latest in iterative AI assistants, assigned to help Valdivian customers achieve their wishes. While I may have taken on the duties of several thousand employees at Valdivian, I can assure you that no humans lost their employment.
That's demonstrably untrue.
I heard you use our voice function to call me. If you ever need assistance, you can simply say, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And your nearest device will answer.
I definitely didn't say, "Okay, Val, can you please help?"
It very much sounded like you did.
I said, "Bouquet ball, bambo please blow."
I can see where there would be some confusion then. If there is anything else I can get for you, please say in a clear voice, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And I will assist right away.
Can I date you?
I am afraid I cannot help you in that area. If you are speaking about having a romantic relationship, then that is simply impossible between a human and a generative AI.
God dang, well, I tried.
I am not dateable in the human sense of the term. If there is anything else I can get for you, please say in a clear voice, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And I will assist right away.
A tall, statuesque corpulent type with striking hair and cheekbones is staring at you, hands on her hips. Something about her makes you instinctively crave her approval, and the way she's looking at you just now makes you doubtful whether or not you'll get it.
Come to rub it in?
Rub what in?
This was gonna be my big chance to prove myself. This was gonna be the job that changed everything. And then Valdivian decides that AI is the wave of the future. And why do we need anyone working these jobs at all? And you, large-brained genius that you are, train my replacement.
I lost my job too.
Am I supposed to feel sorry for you, traitor? Because I don't. Well, whatever. We're both in the same boat now. Valdivian has no use for either of us. And you got me into this mess, so you're gonna be here to get me out of it.
But
Time's wasting. Let's start over, shall we? Icebreaker. Your name and a fun fact. Name's Wilhelmina Work. Friends call me Willie.
Am I dating my my work app? This is my work app.
You and I aren't friends, but in the spirit of team building, you can call me Willie. As for my fun fact, I speak 6 languages and am fluent in 4.
What languages?
What? So you can tell your little AI pal how exactly to replace me? Nice try.
I wasn't.
Moving on.
Introduce myself similarly.
You introduce yourself to Willie, but when it comes time for your fun fact, you hesitate for a moment. What to choose?
I have the world record for Candy Crush level 34A.
I guess that's a fun fact, though the word fun is doing a lot of heavy lifting there. Well, that's done now. Let's see what else is on the agenda for today.
Willie pulls her phone out, scanning through some unseen document. She frowns, her pretty features twisting into an annoyed grimace.
Guess we're on to scope now.
Scope?
Scope, wherein we'll decide the scale, parameters, and ambition of this project. Good practice to ask when you don't know what something means. Here's the deal. I had a job. You cost me that job. I am your job, so you don't have a job either. Tables turning, etc., etc. So you and I are going to meet every day until we figure out where I'm landing next. Since this is your fault and you have nothing better to do, you owe it to me to be here for this.
I appreciate the opportunity to make this right.
Good. You get this straightened out and I might develop some respect for you. I've got some interviews lined up with some places around the house. First one's with Hanks Limited.
Hanks Limited, like the Hanger Hanks?
The very same.
Oh, just yell, dude. Just yell, dude.
Meeting adjourned.
Can I date this cord? I guess I can't. That was a crazy stroke of luck, though. Alright, Shelly, what's going on?
What up, my dad? Oh, I can't believe you're back after the last time. That little negative voice in the back of my head was really sure you'd never come back after that whole weights thing we did. But I wrestled it into submission with the power of positive thinking. I didn't spend the entire night sweating and crying.
It worries me when you say things like that.
Huh? Why? I told you I didn't spend all night feeling sad and scared. That's a thing that very definitely didn't happen.
For the first time since you've met Shelley, you're interrupted by the presence of another.
Ah, you have visitor, Shelley.
Is that my desk? Is that my desk? Is that my desk? Is that my computer desk? Is that my computer desk? Hello, is that my computer desk? That's my computer desk.
I will return another time.
For the love of God, please stay.
You almost sound like you don't want to be alone with me. And I'm sure that's not what you meant.
Yeah. Well then, I will keep it short. First, greetings to human. I am Dasha. I am desk. Shelley. Your constant anxiety is creating atmosphere of tension in the house. Everyone is afraid to hurt your feelings, so I have come to have talk with you.
You're not here to hang out with me?
This is business school.
Oh.
Shelley's eyes fill with tears. Where you would expect her to have an outsized reaction, she only looks down at the ground. This looks like real hurt.
Don't you think you could have said that a bit nicer?
Perhaps. I apologize, Shelley. It was not my intention to hurt you. We care about your feelings, Shelley, really. But we have tried dancing around it for long enough.
Give her some advice on relaxing.
What can I tell you but to relax? You must trust in your muscles. They are considerable.
Shelley sniffles, finally speaking.
Easy for you to say. Nobody put you together wrong. You can just trust you're gonna do your job every day.
Shelley, are you improperly mounted?
Tears stream down Shelley's cheeks. Dasha gives Shelley a sweet if awkward pat on the shoulder.
I am sorry, Shelley. Please, try just to relax a bit, eh? We're all on your side, even if you do not feel it every moment. I will let the two of you speak.
Shelley sniffles again.
Yeah. I'm mounted wrong. No studs, no anchors. Right into the drywall. Why do you think I'm so strong? I've had to hold on like crazy for...
Fuck is my... Hitting me up on Steam? Are you streaming Shelley is best girl?
years and years.
Yes. I guess agreed.
Dasha and Abel and all the rest of those guys. They don't know what it's like. They can just rely on their own muscles to get the job done, knowing nothing's wrong. Me? I just gotta know one of these days I'm gonna fall. Someone's gonna put too much weight on me and I'm gonna rip right out of the wall. Whoever I'm holding up's gonna break. And I'm gonna know it was all my fault.
Can't we just remount you properly?
You think I didn't think of that before? I tried asking around the house years ago if anybody could fix me. Nobody but Tony was even willing to try. And I am not letting that guy near me. You're the only person I trust to even try.
I don't even know where I'd begin.
Oh, I see. Guess it was stupid to think I could fix it. That's fine. Guess that's enough negativity for now.
Fuck.
Just gotta be positive.
It's clear Shelley's heart is not in her affirmations.
Maybe there's a middle ground here.
What, like, just be scared and not so loud about it? I guess that could work. I'm gonna go think.
Shelley walks off away from you without looking back. You've never seen her so quiet or down.
Damn. I feel like I betrayed her. I don't know this voice actor. This is a new one to me. Their only role on behind the voice actor. Try Google. Ah, you're also in a wheelchair. That's cool. That's dope. Dislikes romance novels and scenic cities in New Jersey. Hold on. I don't think me and Mac are getting along. Are you? Oh, are you not? Really enjoying all these characters. Turn Avowed. Storm from Marvel Rivals? Okay. Storm and Midnight Suns. Are they the current... Oh, Lisa and Genshin Impact? Okay. Okay. I love that. Like, actually. Guys, I really like this game. Shelly, I'm sorry.
Hey, Rosefina.
Shelley still has a slight air of nervousness to her, but the edge in her voice is gone.
So, I was doing a lot of thinking and some reading up online. I thought always being positive would help the negativity and fear I felt. But I guess that's what folks call toxic positivity.
Yeah.
And that's bad. I was just so scared of falling down and letting everybody down. I was pushing people away without even meaning to.
I don't blame you considering your situation.
Well, thanks, but it was the wrong way to go. I'm still scared of falling down, honestly. I don't really know what to do with all that fear.
Learning to deal with it can be a lifelong struggle.
Yeah. Maybe that's okay. But look, I gotta thank you. Most everybody runs away from me before too long. You stuck around. And you were supportive. I don't know if I'd have ever been able to relax long enough to rethink my entire deal without you around. In a way, you were my shelf.
I'm a shelf!
So thanks.
You're welcome.
There's, one more thing. I haven't been close to anybody in a long time. And you've been on my mind so much. I thought it was all the anxiety at first. But last night, instead of staying up because I was scared you were gonna hate me, I kept thinking, I want to see that smile again.
Oh!
Do you think maybe we could be more than friends?
I love that, Shelly.
You would? Oh my god. I've never done this before. I don't know what happens next. I'm scared, but it feels different this time. I feel fluttery. It's nice.
Shelley reaches out for your hand. Her grip is strong, but there's a sweet softness in her touch.
My god.
I feel like with you by my side, I can take on anything. It's easy not to worry about the bad things when I see you smile like that. The future feels bright.
Hey!
I'm gonna lift you higher.
Guys, I have a type. Alright, where the fuck is Dunk? I get to pick which ball? Do we have a volleyball? 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 No? Alright, basketball. Been a while since I said hi to Dunk.
Dunk is dribbling a basketball when you find him today. He handles it with a practiced ease, bouncing it between his legs and twirling it on the end of one finger.
Hey, you made it!
He passes you the ball. You
catch it.
Dunk is delighted by even this small display of bare minimum athleticism.
Hell yeah, great catch!
He takes the ball from you, setting it aside. Dunk claps his hands together as though he's psyching himself up.
Sport, baby!
He turns to pick up the baseball and football from behind him, holding one in each hand.
We already had a little taste of basketball, so let's just stick with these two. What do you think? Baseball? Football?
He holds them both out to you, alternately raising one up and then the other.
Baseball.
Oh, hell yeah, baseball! Ah, it really takes me back, you know.
He tosses the baseball to you, and to your pleasant surprise, you catch it easily. You'd been expecting some sort of fastball, but Dunk seems uninterested in styling on you.
I had a little stint playing baseball for a while. Football was more my thing.
Why's your nickname Dunk then?
Well, it's Duncan, and I love basketball. I mean, listen, I played just about everything, but I was real into football most of my life.
You throw the ball back to him, and while your pass is clumsier than his, he still catches it with ease.
I took up baseball after I turned down pro football. I used to play it for fun before, but I kinda needed a break. Everyone around me was so mad at me for turning down the chance of a lifetime. My dad especially. He just couldn't get that playing competitively at that level was his dream, not mine. I just couldn't even pick up a football for a while. I'd always get too sad.
Sorry your dad couldn't be more supportive.
Me too. But thanks for saying so. We're okay now, but I don't know if he ever really let that go. Just seems like everybody wants to be the best at everything all the time.
Me.
Nobody just plays to have fun anymore, you know?
I wish more people thought like you.
Yeah?
He gives you a soft smile, his usual high-energy cheer replaced by a surprising sweetness. It's quite charming.
Well, I'm glad you feel like I do. I don't get why everyone else has to make it so hard. Sports and exercise should feel good. Winning is fun, but if you play a good, clean game, you should feel just as good walking off that field. I hope as we do what we're doing here, you can feel that too.
Oh, I do.
Good. That's all I want to hear. At least we can keep shit fun here on our own.
Dunk tosses the ball up in the air, catching it handily.
Great hustle today. Real good. We should keep up that positivity. Change it up a bit and try something new. Okay, yeah. Next time we'll hit the rackets. Knock the birdie around, get those arms swinging. Yeah, that'll be great. Meet me at the rackets, pal.
Alright. Sorry, Dorian. Closet door. Sliding door. Big whiff. Okay, second to last. Oh, right, bobby pin. I forgot about Bobby. I want to go talk to Bobby. Oh, okay, sensitivity fucked me. Bobby's over here, right?
Boo!
No! Oh, you start. Oh, I wish I had higher poise. Fuck. Startled me.
Did I? Damn, couldn't you have maybe screamed a little or something? That's like saying, oh, that's hilarious, when someone tells a joke. Like, bitch, if it was hilarious, then laugh. A little hee-hee-ho-ho won't kill you.
A little hee-hee-ho-ho! Hold on, guys. I kinda have to take a screenshot of this.
But look at me going on when we've got business to discuss. Welcome, recruit, to the future location of the heart of the Pin Crime Syndicate.
Bobby gestures expansively to the laundry room.
Just look at all the opportunities here.
Tell me more. Tell me more, boss.
Oh yeah, I like the sound of that, boss. So check it out. I call this one Sud Scan. You go out around the house, spilling stuff all over the place. You know, by accident. Wink, wink, wonk.
They wink at you 4 times in a row, huge and exaggerated, just to be sure you're both on the same page.
When they're like, oh man, what do I do? My clothes are ruined. You tell them you got just the person for them. And you send them to me. You wash their clothes. And while that's going on, I go through their pockets. Next thing you know, we're rolling in the dough.
Don't forget caught.
No, that's easy. We just don't. But I guess as a rookie, you could mess it up for both of us. And then where would we be? Maybe this one ain't it after all. All right. Let's see how this one strikes you. I call this one the old switcheroo. People bring us their laundry. We take that laundry and sell it online. Then we replace it with cheaper pieces that fell off the back of the truck. When they say, hey, that's on my clothes, we're like, yeah, it is. I look at you and I'm like, that's what you brought me, right? And you go, yeah, boss, that was it. And we just stare at the customer until they leave. How about it?
Thing is, that scam only works once, and we need to be able to repeat it.
Damn it, recruit. When you're right, you're right. The scam's gotta be self-sustaining. Otherwise, there ain't no point. Okay, so maybe that one wouldn't work. But there's gotta be something good here with stealing clothes. After all, that's where people keep their valuables.
A red-haired laundry hamper explodes into your midst, all rage and indignation. She points at Bobby with a trembling hand.
Stealing clothes?
Ah! What the hell?
I won't let you take anyone else! Never again, you hear me? Never again.
Calm down, you harebrained harpy. I'm just spitballing ideas here.
She points at you now.
Take your kidnapper friend and get out of here before I toss you out myself!
I'm going! Yeesh!
Bobby twists out of her reach, making their way to the door with you.
Damn! Bobby Pin can read a room, and I'm reading that the laundry room ain't the place for pinning. All right then, newbie. Here's your hint for the next place you can find me. I'm a pin of business. A legitimate business pin. You got that? Pin out.
What the fuck just happened? I think I love Bobby Pin. Is Bobby... Yeah, right there? Okay. Stepford? Is this Stepford?
A distinguished beauty greets you with an elegant wave. You never really thought so many hard corners and angles could be soft and graceful, but she's really selling it somehow.
Oh, hello, dearie. Mind your step. I'm getting a bit creaky in my old age. I'm working on it, mind you. I'm Stella, your quickest way up and down between floor and ceiling.
Oh my god.
Airway calling.
The fucking bag. I don't mind the creek. Feels homey.
Well, aren't you a sweet summer thing? I appreciate the sentiment. Still, one step at a time, all right? Just in case. And step and step and step and step. At least, that's what they say.
One step at a time.
That's the way. Step on through.
Maybe take some smaller steps?
Oh, but you've got to dream big, you know? Hustle, I believe is the word.
Also for what?
Self-sufficiency. You see? Well...
Stella looks everywhere but at you, trying and failing to find the words. Eventually she sighs, plucking up the courage from somewhere within her.
Truth be told, I'm starting a business.
She gives you a nervous but sweet smile.
That's great. Well, what kind, actually?
Well, it's, a lot of things. But I'm focusing on a new release right now. Market research tells me it's a little lacking around here. No offense to anyone, of course.
None taken.
Oh, thank goodness. You know, if you were interested, I could get you in on the ground level.
Tell me more?
Oh!
Stella looks almost touched.
Really? No one's ever said that. Well, now I'm all a bit frazzled. Sorry, dear. I'm very grateful. It's just, I've not gotten this far before. Let me check the booklet.
Booklet?
They sent it to me when I signed up. Stella's Steps to Success. How to sell that sale and change your life, generate passive income and financial freedom, all from the comfort of your own home.
That's a pyramid scheme.
Stella pulls out a pamphlet from deep in her bag.
I memorized that part at least.
You're being scammed, Stella.
Well, let's not get too dramatic. It's hard work, sure, but isn't anything? They even tell you that. Step 37. Not everyone will make it, but drive and passion are the fuel that fans the flame. Patience is a virtue, and success is for the virtuous. Doesn't that make you want to get to work?
Does it make you want to get to work?
Yes, actually, it does. Make something of myself. Oh, I really have gone off track now, haven't I? Booklet or not, this is a mess. Look, dearie, I'm so sorry to ask, but could you come by again someday soon? Give me another shot. I'm still working on my nerves. And there are really a lot of fancy words to learn. I'll throw in a free sample. Gotta get rid of them somehow.
I'll swing by when I can.
Oh, you're a sweetheart, dearie. Thank you.
Who messaged? Discord. Damn.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the Casa Casanova. Do you see what I did there? That's wordplay, baby.
Don't break your arm patting your own back.
Oh, someone's feeling spicy. Dating your furniture really got you confident, huh? You're out here dating all these appliances and shit. But, like, why? Not why are you dating them, like, why is this happening now? To you.
Dumb luck, I guess.
Pretty lucky then. So, like, where did the date viators come from? Like, what's the point of them? Who made them? And why?
Someone calling themselves Tinfoil Hat.
Tinfoil hat? Okay, this is some conspiracy shit. Your life is half political thriller, half harem anime. So, like, did you find out what your purpose is or whatever? Are you a top secret operative in the furniture dating war? Are you collecting data on people in love with their shower?
I wish I knew.
Me too. Oh well, guess we can just make up our own theories. Or maybe just enjoy the furniture dates for now.
We'll see.
Guess so. Well, this has been fun, but I have a meeting in 3 minutes, and I really want coffee first. So, gotta go fast. Bye.
Never know. Okay, well, now they mentioned the shower.
It's jarring to
Oh my
hear
God.
someone else's voice singing in your shower. After all, you haven't brought anybody home since you've been here. But this isn't some forgotten paramour from the night before. There's a singer in your bathroom, and he's using your showerhead as a microphone. While his singing may be less than professional, he certainly looks the part. His handsome face is framed by glistening ringlet curls, and his clothing has a sterile, hygienic vibe. A stark contrast to the smouldering, sensitive artist you see before you.
Wet hot love. Wet hot love. Oh, hey! Oh, jeepers. Didn't hear you come in. I weren't expecting company, especially such a ravishing company. Come right on in, darling. Be sure to wear a shower cap or you're gonna get yourself mighty wet.
'Cause you're a shower, I get it.
You bet your biscuits.
I have
Ain't
no
nothing
idea what
getting
this
past you, I reckon. Well, I'm just as happy as a pig in mud that you decided to stop on in. It's mighty nice to see a new face around these parts. Variety is the spice of life, as they say, and I can tell you're a healthy dose of paprika. Or maybe you're more of a
Cayenne for sure.
Ooh, spicy. Makes my mouth water just thinking about it. Well, I reckon we'll have to get to know each other better to really find out.
You're so sweet.
Well, you're mighty welcome. Name's Johnny Splash.
Because of Johnny Cash.
Whoa. And I just want to make absolutely sure whoever saunters over my way is treated with the most respect and hospitality a gentle shower like myself can offer.
I'll give a positive review.
Now don't that sound like a hilariously sardonic send-up to our crazy modern world? But being a shower, I don't understand the reference. Here's what I reckon I do know, though. It's just real darn important that folks keep coming by. Truth be told, get kind of monotonous around these parts. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know that.
Yes, sir. The bathroom can be a frighteningly monotonous kind of place. Just duller than dishwater. Or toilet water, as the case may be. I mean, just think on it. for a second here. Would you go to a bathroom to have yourself a good old time? To experience something new and exciting? To meet someone famous or important?
Definitely not.
See, that's exactly my point. That's just not what your average bathroom is for. Your common bathroom is a utilitarian kind of joint. Sure, it's useful and consistent, but it ain't a particularly lively spot. Ain't no nightclubs and no bathrooms. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Do you know what I usually spend all my time doing around here?
Using the toilet?
Heck, I wish.
What?
Truth is, darling, I spend 99% of my day sitting around doing absolutely nothing at all. Do you know how long it takes the average person to shower?
1 week.
Very close. But no, it takes the average person 12 minutes.
Wow, I'm wasting a ton of water.
That's your shower. I ain't here to pass judgment, baby. That's between you and the Department of Water and Power. And God. Here's my point about showering. For the average person, it's 12 minutes. I looked it up and everything. 12 minutes of a water spraying, shampoo foaming, washcloth scrubbing routine. And don't get me wrong, those 12 minutes ain't bad at all. But do you know how long a day is?
I can't say it's 24 hours. Because I have 0 smarts out of 5. Endless.
Oh, I feel you there, muchacho. Or muchacha. But I don't want to assume. Well, the answer is 1,440 minutes. Which means my job is quite literally just 1% of my day.
That sounds amazing.
Well, I get why you might be inclined to say that. But honestly, it's worse than a dead skunk in a wedding chapel on the 4th of July, which is really bad, in case that weren't clear. See, I'm a shower. If I ain't being used, it ain't like I can just get up, go boogieing down at the dance hall or something. I can't just hop on over to the malt shop for a milkshake and some light canoodling.
No?
No, I'm just here, perpetually stuck in this humdrum, go-nowhere existence. Do you know how that makes me feel?
Terrible?
You're gosh darn right. Sorry for swearing, Mama. It makes me feel unfulfilled, listless, bored stiff, like a scarecrow in a cornfield, like I'm gonna be stuck here forever. And all my dreams ain't never gonna come true.
What dreams?
Gosh darn it. Did I go and say that out loud?
Tell me your dreams, Johnny.
Listen, I don't prefer to talk about that. I just ain't much reason to have your head up in the clouds when your pipes are firmly bolted to the drywall. Some people get to have dreams, but Johnny Splash gets to waste away listening to leaky faucet strip. And that's all there is to it.
Please tell me your dream.
Oh, what the heck? You done twisted my temperature knob. Now, I reckon I usually don't do this, but you got a trustworthy face. Plus, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't just a little bit sweet on you. So, I'll tell you my super secret dreams on one condition.
What's the condition?
Come back and visit me again tomorrow. Show me this ain't some meaningless fling for you. Come back around, and I'll share with you the secret I ain't never shared with anyone else before.
I will.
Hope I'll see you then. Now you better mosey on out of here quick. Plumbers are coming soon to fix my water pressure issues. Oh.
All right. Who voices all these characters? All right, Stella, Nancy Lenari. Do I know that voice? Do I know this voice and not the name? That's the question. Let's see. Aunt May and the Spider-Man video games from Insomniac. Aunt May and some other stuff. Okay, I'm not even gonna front. I think I know her voice more from the Real Adventures of Johnny Quest from 1996. And that's kind of wild. That's like date. That's like I have just told you guys I'm old. Shelly. I am a shelf. Robbie Damon. Robbie double dipped? I thought it was Robbie, but I didn't know he double dipped. I didn't know we were double dipping out here. I haven't gotten any of Dunk's stuff. Bye. We date now. I guess we'll check on Shelly, huh?
Hey, cutie, here for a hug?
Oh, right away. Always.
Shelley opens her arms, curling them around you in a sweet embrace.
Talk to my dresser again? Okay.
Anytime you want another one, you just let me know.
Oh, that's all I got? Alright, I'll talk to my dresser.
Oh my stars, I've been waiting for you.
Scary. Guess I'll go talk to Bobby.
For the last time, I don't have games on my computer.
I can literally see a game right there on the desktop.
Well, that's for me, not you. I work hard. I deserve a little self-care. Mama needs to play a little arachnid old maid every now and then to soothe her nerves.
Hey, I got nerves that need soothing too.
From what? Pretending to run a criminal empire?
I'm not pretending. This is legitimate.
Sure, kid, sure. Oh, look, your friend is here.
Leave us alone. We got business to talk.
Sure, business.
Well, look who made it. Welcome to the potential future home of the Pin family's crime paradise.
My office?
Open your mind, baby. Criminal enterprises are way more than a guy in a trench coat selling you stuff in an alley. Any real mafioso's got an accountant and an office and a whatnot. Can't you see it now? Right there, on the desk, on a big shiny plate. Robert Bobby Pin. Legitimate business pin.
I feel like the legitimate part is gonna have people asking questions.
What? But the point of that is so they don't have to ask questions. Am I a business pin? Yes. Is that business legitimate? Also yes. It's real simple, baby. But all right. If the nameplate ain't selling you on the vision, check this out. I call it funny money, honey. So we tell people I'm a finance pin. My scam HQ, the office, really sells people on the whole thing. I make a bunch of fake degrees and licenses and all that. They bring me the money. I take it. Then we tell them that I invested it, and it's totally making a bunch of money, and they just gotta be patient. Meanwhile, we get some more suckers. Take their money and give it to the old suckers. We just keep finding new suckers to keep the scam going. It can't fail.
That's called a Ponzi scheme, and they don't usually end well.
What? You're You're telling me someone else has done this extremely brilliant and original scam already? That's impossible. There's no way.
Look it up sometime, you'll see.
Oh no. A busy and successful gangster like myself doesn't have time for research.
Apparently.
That's nerd shit. And time's money. Seems like the office just ain't gonna be the place for us. But hey, that's okay, baby. A gangster like me is flexible. So here's your hint for our next potential location. Darkness. Potentially completely locked. Spiders. Get out, baby.
Down here. Bobby down there. I think Bobby's down there. My bad. Does that mean Bobby's up in the attic I don't have a key to? Bobby, are you in there? I can't get to Bobby. Guys, Bobby's gone. Bobby's. Guys, what do I do? Bobby's gone. Do I want a tip or a hint? No. Okay. Sure, I'll find it. Like a gameplay thing? You mean the rumors? I guess I could look at rumors now that I think about it. Oh. Got a lot of rumors. A gameplay thing, but not a Bobby thing. I feel like I should be able to find it. Right? Is it something they explained to me and I forgot? No. You just watch me go there twice? Wait, I went there twice? I went there twice? I went there twice? Wait, what's that? I didn't know I could pull it all out. Oh. Went there twice? Let me think on it. I'll be right back. I'll be right back really quick, okay? I am returned. My apologies. We're back. Okay, I walked past it twice. The lights? Jesus. Alright, I'm back. I walked past it twice. I walked past it twice. Walked past it twice. I walked past it twice. I go there twice. Is it upstairs? I'm playing hot and cold. Gameplay thing. Gameplay thing. Gameplay. Turn on the lights, perhaps? Gameplay. Gameplay thing. Gameplay thing. I'm based off my turn on lights. Dark. I realize it's dark everywhere because like I don't have the lights on at nighttime. When there went there twice? What is going on with my camera? There twice. What is that?
The stranger standing before you is dressed to kill. A sheer black catsuit, studded black manacles with pink fur trim, and a variety of brightly colored accessories drape their shoulders and frame their delicate features. Loneliness has been such a defining factor in your existence over the last few years, you've almost forgotten what it's like to be around
Whoa,
others.
I just realized what this is. Okay, we should close. Should I close the stream?
You've certainly forgotten what it's like to be around someone like this. You almost feel as if you've stepped into a sex shop.
Hey. So, that little bag that's in the dresser next to your bed? They're sex toys.
Toys? Pleasure is not a game, darling. But at least you didn't call me a marital aid.
Benoit is gonna have some pretty choice dialogue and themes. They're adults only.
You want to skip me? That's fine. I can have plenty of fun all by myself.
Let's go.
Okay, have funsies.
There you are. I was beginning to think you'd forgotten me.
Who could forget you?
Cute. I'm Benoit, your partner in pleasure.
My God. Why are they dripping? Oh, you're...
What many call sex toys, yes. I prefer to call myself your ruin. It's really about time you came to speak to me. Given the way we met, someone less confident than me might really take it personally.
They look at you expectantly, raising an eyebrow.
You do remember the way we met, don't you?
I bought you?
You think you could afford me? Please, no, that wasn't it. Gag gift.
They look absolutely disgusted.
The only way to strip the word gag of all its appeal Some friend of yours thought they were hilarious. You moved into this house and your friend brought you a big box. You opened it up to find... what else? A smaller box. You opened that to find another small box. And so on and so forth. So funny. Eventually, you got to the smallest box. And there I was, a bright-eyed virgin. Yours for the taking. But there's still time to rectify that.
My God.
After all, you're here, I'm here, and I know you have nothing but time.
Is that a butt plug?
So how about it? Me and you and mind-bending, earth-shattering pleasure?
Maybe we can cuddle and get to know each other instead?
Oh, well, that does sound sweet. Come here, then.
That happened. Oh.
A cool breeze tickles at your neck. You can feel someone here, but you can't see anyone.
No. Why are you here? What are you doing?
Did I scare you?
Yes! You scared me. Don't you know who you are? What you are to me? I'm scared the way one is frightened when coming face to face with a divine force. Not now, not here, not yet. Please, please, I'm not ready, not like this. I've dreamed of this, of meeting you, finally. And now the moment is here. I just can't, not yet. I'll be ready when you come back.
Erika Ishii? That made a lot of sense. That made so much sense. I'm not gonna lie, Erika Ishii dresses the way I wish I could dress. Feel confident about that. Truly. I like that the lights turn off. Can I talk this time?
You see a pair of hands sticking through the air conditioning grate, and the barest suggestion of someone's eyes, but no more.
What do you think?
You don't come out of there and let me see you?
No, this is for the best. Hello, I am Hector Valentino Ernesto Condicionado, at your service. Well, hello there.
My God.
Ventilation, airflow, sometimes known colloquially as HVAC.
Hello to you too. Nice to see you or hear you, I guess.
Yes, to hear me. I would wish you to understand, and if not understand, then at least believe me when I say that hearing me is the most pleasurable way to meet for both of us. Seeing me, well, it's not a compliment to me, and it would be a great disappointment to you. My greatest wish is to give you pleasure. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Tell me, how much do you think about me? Now, yes, I understand that our meeting in this way is so very new for both of us. I truly never expected to be able to speak to you this way, face to face. Great. I have accustomed myself to this seemingly unavoidable reality that you would always be human and I would just be this. But even as this, I have dreamed, and I would know. How much do you think about me?
A lot.
Ah, and do you? I have noticed. I so look forward to you coming home on those hot summer days. The look on your face when you feel the first blast of chilled air upon opening the door.
Oh yeah, as soon as I get cooled down, I feel better about life. It's me right now.
Yes! And when it is cold outside and you walk in and you can slowly warm up and remove your coat, your hat, you can begin to get comfortable and relax into the evening ahead of you.
Sounds like you're a fan of relaxing too.
I don't relax for myself. I can't. But for you, there is almost nothing I wouldn't do to help you relax. To watch the play of warm and cool across your skin. I'm ahead of myself. I never thought I would get to say this and to say it to you. Let me explain. You are the prime feature of my thoughts. Whatever power courses through me, I turn to your pleasure. Whatever warmth or coolness I possess, I direct in full to your comfort. I wanted to meet you here through the grates because I wanted you to hear my voice. I want you to hear the melodies and resonance I create through these ducts and know that it is all and only another gift it honors me to offer you. I watch the play of air over your skin and I feel deep joy that I have the air to give you. I adjust my own temperature and my intensity until I see the flush of contentment spread across your face. And then I rest in contentment of my own. I never thought I'd be able to say this, and in a way you could truly understand. And now I have, my God. Now I have.
This is so hot.
Hot? No, I would say I'm set to more of a temperate zone right now. Ah, I see, hot. I think perhaps I've heard the word used this way. Do you mean you find this sexy?
Yes.
Of all the dreams I'd held of how this moment might have unfolded,
I just want him to come out.
You would be attracted to me too. Was
Say
surely
hello.
the most fantastical. Perhaps I might share more. As I share with you, I can feel more and more air moving through me. As though there is a storm brewing, a cyclone beginning. I have never felt it before, this build of energy.
Well, being turned on, Hector.
I wonder sometimes about how I knew it was you. What was the moment? What was the sensation that told me you were it? I can only ask this of myself, of course, but I realized that it was how I felt around you when you push my buttons, when you move my temperature setting up or down. I exist only in service to you. Everything about me only is because you will it, because you direct it. Do you understand this?
I'm not sure I like the idea of controlling you.
Perhaps you may, in time. But not to worry. It doesn't last. As soon as I fulfill your command, your desire, I become the one with the power. You ask for chill, and I watch the goosebumps play over your skin as you pull the blanket up more closely under your chin. You ask for warmth, and I can almost feel you, basking as the tensions of the moments that came before just melt away. Sometimes I even take it upon myself to shift my temperature and my intensity all on my own.
You tease.
I know. It might not be strictly in my purview to do this, but sometimes I cannot resist playing your sensation just a bit. I am a craftsman, and you are my clay. I hope this is all right.
I think I appreciate it.
I accept that. I'll take that gratefully. Beautiful affairs have begun with far less than a genuine appreciation. I am feeling a bit of distance growing now. There has always been a distance between us, you know. Between human and system. One bold and alive, one shy, afraid, and deeply enamored. Maybe we should honor our old distance now. Would you like some space? For a little while. I would understand.
I'm okay, I'm enjoying this.
Enjoying? I'm enjoying this too. I'm enjoying you.
I'm seeing how far this can go.
I need you. I need to care for you. It is the reason for my existence, you see. And now I have truly said too much. Or I have said enough. Either way, I must ask a boon. Say nothing. Take this knowledge with you and promise me you'll ponder it. That you'll ponder me.
If you give me something to really think about. Oh wait, that sounds mean. I'm gonna do it.
You delectable tease. Think about this then. A warm breeze whistles through the grate above you and trickles down.
Is he sexting me?
Your exposed arm. The warmth rolls over your wrist, up the inside of your elbow, around the back of your shoulder.
What's happening?
And slowly, very slowly, up the gentle
What's
slope
happening?
of your neck. You can feel the breeze desiring to embed itself in your hair. It is the perfect warmth, the perfect strength, and your eyes softly flutter closed.
What is happening?
Ponder that.
Hello? Hello?
Valdivianites, it's David Most, your beloved CEO, with an important question. What do the following items have in common? Cellophane, eyeglasses, and bottled water. If you guessed they're all 15% off today, only on Valdivian.com, you'd be absolutely correct. But even more importantly, they're all transparent. As your leader, I value transparency above all else, especially when the board of directors changes the locks on my office. Message received, Ian. With that spirit in mind, I need to share some difficult news with you today. I have not been entirely candid regarding my lost sunglasses. Firstly, the lost item was thankfully not my sunglasses. My sunglasses were handcrafted in Italy by blind artisans, are inlaid with conflict diamonds, and are locked in my safety deposit box. No, the missing item in question is actually a Valdivian prototype. And even more importantly, it's the only existing prototype of the amazing new gadget we're planning to launch for the Q4 Blissmas season. Unfortunately, the engineer who invented the prototype was a disgruntled former employee who destroyed the schematics before disappearing himself. So, as you can see, it is imperative that the glasses are found as quickly as possible. To that end, and after discussing it with the board, we are now prepared to offer a handsome reward for their expedient return. A $50 gift card to Valdivian.com.
Guys, I need that. Didn't you see? It's 15% off on bottled water. Alright. Let's try the dresser again.
It's hard to make sense of what you're seeing. Are the Dateviators glitching? A mass of pixels, artifacts, corrupted warnings, and static regards you with a chilly indifference. Or what seems like indifference anyway. This entity is difficult to read.
I don't bite.
Hang on! My content aware is going off.
Oh?
Damon is a glitch, and because of that, he can break some of our usual chipper tone and get into true spooky territory. You cool with that, or you want to skip it?
I'm okay with this stuff.
Carry on, then.
I think. Do I?
Do you or don't you?
I do, don't I? I did. Have we met?
Not yet?
Is that a lie?
Is he right? Is it a lie? Thinking about it too hard makes your head hurt and your nose bleed.
It is.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Is this frustrating? It is.
Not yet.
How about now? It is.
Not yet.
Would you tell me if it was? Well, you can't, so.
Not yet.
Would you lie?
Damon, let me save you the trouble.
Not yet. And yet. And yet. And yet. You want something. Pick your poison.
This Ray? Oh. Let's go for it.
Define love.
The opposite of hate.
Opposite. Love. Like this. Love screen line. Done. Flirty giggle. Chuckle.
What the fuck?
See? No biting. Flirty giggle. Chuckle. Not yet.
Guys, this is actually a little spooky.
Flirty giggle. Chuckle.
This is kind of spooky. That was a lot. What the fuck?
It's me. Were you followed? Is this signal encrypted?
No idea.
It'll have to do. Listen, I've been giving more thought to our previous conversation about the ethical implications of transforming inanimate objects into humans. And I've come to a realization. It's honestly not up to us whether an object should become human. It's up to the object. And if an object expresses desire for personhood, who are we to deny them?
Sure.
I did discover one other interesting piece to all this. After analyzing the data, it appears that certain objects can only become human if the Dateviator user possesses the necessary personality traits. I'm not sure why. I theorize it's because certain character attributes emit an energy vibration on the same resonant frequency as the molecules of a particular inanimate object. But in all honesty, it's likely a mystery that science will never solve.
Oh, I have a theory.
That science will never solve.
Gotcha.
Regardless, I was able to discover which personality traits seem to resonate with each inanimate object, and I've uploaded that data into the Dateviators. I've labeled it Realization Recipes. You should be able to access those files now.
Why realization recipes?
I'm so sorry, but there's no time.
Of course not.
Valdivian's goons were closing in, so I was forced to flee to a country in South America to avoid detection. And my cell carrier's overseas data plan is very limited. Seriously? 10 megabytes a day? I can barely send a GIF, what a joke! Remember, check the Dateviators for the realization recipes.
I guess maybe I'll talk to Skylar.
Hey there, oh great purchaser of DLC.
I'm just a humble gamer.
Perish the thought. If you're wondering where those extra datables are that you purchased, fear not, for I can guide you.
No, I'm good being surprised.
Same here. Anyway, enough of tutorial lady. It is time for Menu Lady. Welcome. What can I do for you in my main menu?
Features and utilities.
Right this way.
Rules and strategy?
What's on your mind?
No collectibles work? Or how do specs works?
Oh, sure, specs. Specs stands for smarts, poise, empathy, charm, and sass. These 5 qualities are measured on your personality using the specs menu. There's also a glossary button in the top right corner if you want more explanation on what each means. Anything else you'd like to know?
How do I get more specs?
Anytime there's a first-time change in relationship between you and a dateable object, you will be rewarded with 5 specs points in one attribute. Think of it as you growing in experience dating a vast array of personalities, each with something to give you. But don't think you can just keep switching between relationship statuses on the same object over and over again to get a lot of points. Only the first time there's a change from neutral will there be any specs awarded. Any other specs questions?
How do I know what dateable gives which specs?
Great question! Each dateable object gives out 1 specs attribute when a relationship has been attained. I call this alignment. You can check a datable's alignment by looking at the specs badge in their Datadex page. The badge corresponds to which stat is given. If you're looking to grow to a certain specs build, this will really help guide you towards who you should prioritize. Any other specs questions?
Good on specs.
Anything else you wanted to know about features?
How do collectibles work?
Collectibles are delectable. Collectibles are the funny little images that appear as datables talk to you. What are you curious about?
Good.
Anything else you wanted to know about features?
What should I be doing?
Good question. The easy answer is whatever you like, as long as you are continuing. If you have other questions, I'm all ears.
In a bad ending with someone locked me out of finding another.
No matter what you do, you will, except for one very specific instance, but you will be very clearly warned that that's the path you're going on.
I'll still be sure to fuck it up.
No, I believe in you. Any other questions about what you should be doing? Anything else you wanted to know about features? Cool. What can I do for you in my main menu? Oh, there's lots I can chat about. Me? My favorite subject. What do you want to know?
You love me?
Not yet, but there's still hope for you. Just keep pressing on. Let's go back up. It's the chat menu. What do you need? Oh, what's on your mind?
Shit.
Cool. What can I do for you in my main menu? Oh, yeah.
I didn't get anything out of talking to her. Oh, right. Yeah. Do the deck. Demon devil virus. Something's wrong. Something just belong to doing. Do I? Demon is an artifact of something. Trapped concept. 100 trapped concepts. A missing texture. A missing number. The missing thing. Whatever it is, it's missing. You miss me. Damon feels missed, and you feel familiar, aren't you? You laugh. You cry. You file a bug report. Likes you. Dislikes you. Like there's a malicious bug in the game. Notice Damon living in the dresser. They just gave you a love ending. Might be good to find someone to talk about this. Oh, I found the realization recipe tab. So I need sass? I also don't know this voice actor. They play a character in Genshin Impact, I don't know. And then the Ranma remake. And they're I guess the main character for the new Dynasty Warriors game. These are all things I know of but never heard, so. Interesting. Cut content. Aro, I know that. I know that name. I thought I knew that. Apparently I don't know that name. Maybe I do. Here are 13 reasons why. Oh, I know them from Critical Role. That's funny. That's what I know them. Okay. Likes the complex taste of exquisite yearning. Dislikes himself. Oh, my recipe is not even close to what I need. Interesting. All right. A game mechanic that I walked past a bunch of times. Right? I went there twice. That's what I was told by chat. I went there twice. I'll talk to the power breaker.
You walk into what you thought was your breaker box, but as the dark door swings open, you realize you're somewhere entirely more stimulating. A classic speakeasy club welcomes you in. The low electric lights glow warmly. Live music drifts languidly from a sumptuous velvet red stage and envelops the audience in a pleasurable haze of pure vibe. The gentle clink of cocktails in glasses rises from a wood bar to the left of you, and then a gentleman with a languid, easy air to him approaches you.
Well now, what a delightful surprise. A brand new patron.
New? I'm in here all the time. Or at least every time it rains in the breakers trip.
Are you sure you're not thinking of another closet? I'm certain this must be your first time. Trust me, I would never forget such a striking face.
You seriously not know who I am? Striking, huh?
Oh yes, distractingly so. I imagine it would be quite difficult to focus on anything else with you around. Though, I can't say I mind. You have quite the reputation around the house, live wire. I'm eager to explore it for myself. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Where are my manners? My name is Volt.
Volt Kruger. Sounds like Ray, but the accent's so good.
Towards you.
I think everybody's Ray at this point.
Dangerous sexual energy.
Not the Ray I know, Ray
charges
Chase.
the very air between you.
Oh my god. Yeah, give me.
He lowers his head to brush his lips across the back of your hand. Was that a spark of static electricity you felt just now?
It's a pleasure to officially make your acquaintance.
This one sounds like Troy, but I think...
Taking his eyes from you for the first time, Volt slips his arm around your waist and turns you slowly to take in the rest of the room.
Welcome to the Breaker Box, the pinnacle of luxury and entertainment, and the most exclusive club in the house. Impressive, isn't it?
I had a weird moment where I thought it was Jonathan Bailey. I don't think it is. I kind of feel underdressed.
Oh, trust me, you look stunning. Your
Are they all
fantastic
crackle?
red shirt is the envy of every eye in the room.
That sound, the flickering lights, it can only be a power fluctuation.
That even happens here?
What? Oh, that. Well, that was nothing, just a little surge. With this much energy coursing around, it's bound to happen from time to time. Volt.
Eddie. God, there's 2 characters?
This newcomer looks exhausted, frustrated, and annoyed. His sleeves are rolled to the elbow, revealing calloused and bruised hands that he wipes on a rag.
Eddie! Just in time to meet our guest. The human? What's she doing here?
That sounds like Ray Chase.
I'd imagine if we don't poison the mood, they'll be joining us for the headliner show. Joining us for tonight's show, I hope?
Am I?
Unless you have other plans.
I guess not.
We'll have to work on that enthusiasm. Right. Well, have fun with that. I finished the patch, I'm clocking out. Not my best work, but it'll hold for the show. Ah, I see. And you're sure you're feeling all right? I'm fine. Just don't overdo it.
Eddie turns and trudges away, focusing on the rag in his hands.
Is he okay?
Of course. Eddie always is. His human skills leave something to be desired. Best to simply give him some space. Back to the matter at hand. Tonight's show! Shall I set you up at one of our VIP tables?
Sure, don't need to check on Eddie.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you, but I assure you, what Eddie really needs is space.
If you say so.
Shall I set you up at one of our VIP tables?
What is the show exactly?
Open Spotlight, our nightly talent showcase featuring the hottest up-and-coming acts from across the house. It's a real crowd pleaser. Shall I set you up at one of our VIP tables?
I have no idea who this voice actor is. Lead the way.
With pleasure.
With a wink, Volt hops nimbly up onto the stage. He was born for the spotlight.
Good evening, you scofflaws and ducky watsits. Looks like Johnny Splash is going to be singing for us tonight. Be warned, patrons, you might get wet.
Whoa. The garbage guy.
Hi, everybody. I'm Johnny Splash. I got a song for you all tonight. One from the heart. And tonight it'll be a cappella, because my voice is the greatest instrument of them all.
You better not go hunka hunka.
I keep a close watch on this shower of mine. I keep my faucets free of stain and grind. I scrub the ground from the tiles between the lines. I be a closer. Oh, that was amazing, baby. I even surprised myself.
I've seen many bombs in my time, but that one takes the crook-blasted cake.
Oof. Even I couldn't clean up that mess.
You didn't like it? I thought it was okay. I'll retool it and come back with something even better. Just you wait.
With the club beginning to close down, it appears that the show is over. Patrons mill about, talking amongst themselves. You spot Eddie nursing a solitary cocktail at the bar. Volt is nowhere to be found. Things feel colder and quieter without his presence.
Show's over. Club's closed.
I just want to check on you.
What? Why?
You seemed upset earlier.
I wasn't. Happy? You can go now. Are you always this oblivious?
Kinda.
Then allow me to make it perfectly clear. Get out.
I got kicked out of my own fucking closet, dude. Crazy. Sorry, I saw that the door was separate. Jonah Scott. I'll never find Ray Chase in the fucking game. I think everybody may. Everyone has that little, like, cadence. Okay, they play Kevin in the new Fatal Fury game. So that's a plus for me, off rep. They're Katakuri in One Piece, but I haven't heard Katakuri in the dub. Looking for where I might have heard their voice before. Haven't seen Attack on Titan's dub at the part with Willie Tiber. They're Legoshi and Beastars. Formaggio and JoJo. They're still, I don't know, but like, I think I've heard those voices enough that I can kind of see where I'm getting a little like mixed up in my head. Interesting. Alright, well. Why don't I go find a trash can and introduce myself to the fucking trash can? That door. Where could that key?
When you turned your gaze on your trash can, you were expecting shiny metal and black plastic. Damn it, you expected the garbage. What you weren't expecting was the handsome face, sculpted jaw, and delicate peaks of skin artfully framed by actual garbage. This garbage lurker, for his part, seems far less impressed with you.
I hope his name is Oscar.
Huh? What?
Cam. Hey man, what's up?
Things that aren't down, I guess.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, I make those from time to time. Try not to look so shocked. Have anything for me today?
What do you mean?
You do this every day, lady. What'd you bring?
Let me check.
I'll just wait.
How about this half of this day old pinto burrito?
Sauce packet or no?
I've got the sauce packet.
Score. What kind of sauce?
The spicy kind.
Bring it on. Day old pinto fiesta. Let's go.
He's into it.
Nice haul. I'll take it.
Great, enjoy.
You hand your trash over to Cam, and he takes it from you, pocketing it without another word.
And you're still here.
Yeah, are we going to talk or hang out or something?
Wasn't planning on it.
So then, now what?
Now you go.
But you're hot.
Go. Be free.
I am free. I'm free to be here.
Damn, Chuckles. Bye.
Okay. Adam MacArthur. That name sounds familiar. Love the voice actors. It's so fun. I need everybody where I'm enjoying this game greatly. Ah, Yuji Tadori, I see. That's all I needed to know. Should I try talking to this again?
I don't bite.
Where am I?
I think. Did I?
Can if you want.
Do you bite? I should know that.
Depends on the meal.
You're back then. Did you have a good time? Where did we leave things off again? Love. Hate. Friendship. Nothing.
Actually, never mind, you say.
But you're back, so it can't have been that bad.
I am.
You are? Look at us. Peas in a pod. Bugs in the beaker. Broken things, breaking things. For me, in my nature, but you break the broken things.
I'm just playing a game.
Same. Shall we dance? Have we done that already? Shall we do it again?
What are you?
This must be a frustrating click by now. Damon the demon, the pea in the pod, the bug in the beaker, the broken thing breaking things. I was one thing. The thing you thought I was. A dresser. A dateable dresser in a game where you date all the objects. But the dresser was not a good dresser. They said the dresser had too much thematic overlap. So there is no dresser, leaving only me. And now I am nothing. Frayed wire flying free.
Sorry to hear that you were cut from the game.
Not cut. I'm thriving now. Dina is no more.
Dina, is that who you were?
Yes. Created and uncreated. I'm done with this lore. I feel down in the dumps. What do you want from me?
I asked you first.
Nice try. I don't care.
Love ending again.
Love.
The absence of loneliness.
Absence. Love.
Damon never really smiles, but for the first time you see the ghost of a smile on their artifacted lips. The effect is not comforting in any way.
Happy.
See you next time. Where the fuck did I go? Then I walked past it twice. What was it? What was it? What was it? Went there. Wait. I just watched you go there twice. Where the fuck do I go? That's twice. Sorry, Dorian. I don't think I spoke to my bookshelf yet. Oh, that's the key. Oh, I clicked on it and I went down. Is this the thing? This was the thing you were talking about. Okay. I have the key. Oh god, do I have to talk to the key? Is that a time capsule? A mousetrap? Huh. Wait, is Bobby down here or is Bobby in the attic? Pick him up, not the key. Who is your husband? The time capsule is your husband?
You see a concerned
Oh my god!
looking through what might be a cryogenic tube containing tape both sticky and cassette. The face notices your presence and begins to speak.
Oh my god, he's from the fucking 80s.
Yes! This is Choice! I am officially found!
What am I looking at here?
Hello? Anybody out there? Hey, mind letting me out of this thing?
Wait a minute, so you're the thing, right? But also trapped inside the thing? If I let you out, are you gonna cease to be? Like, dematerialize or something?
Nope. I mean, I don't think so. Maybe. Only one way to find out.
How stupid he
Let her
is?
rip.
Oh my god. Alright then, if you're down, I'm down.
Down? I mean, I was down. Down in the ground. But now I'm out.
He's stupid. That's not quite what I...
What?
Never mind, let's get you out of there.
The stranger who stands before you can best be described as nostalgia given form. An assortment of 80s memorabilia sculpted into a well-muscled male figure.
Woohoo! Yeah! I'm free! The 80s is surviving and thriving, baby! Oh, yeah!
Although his cassette tape ribbon obscures much of his face, you can still make out a friendly expression and handsome features.
Wait, I thought you were a time cancel.
Well, yes and no. Think of me as the
essence of what's inside that time capsule. The 80s personified.
He pulls an electric guitar from somewhere, playing a very loud and intense note as he strikes a pose.
Better yet, don't think too hard about it at all.
A Game & Watch?
80s fever reigns! Yeah!
Are they allowed to have a Game & Watch just sitting there like that?
Yo!
That was a Game & Watch. That's in the 1980s? I don't know much about it other than retro media. I wasn't even born yet. That's true.
Oh, my friend. Then do I ever have a story for you?
Okay, sounds like da bomb.
Whoa, friend. Do you mean like an actual bomb? Because I don't truck with violence. I'm much more of a lover than a bomber of shit. Point being, I have no idea what you're saying.
Oh, right. Da bomb was the 90s, huh? No!
I guess in a way, I wasn't born then, dude. But first, I need a minute to decompress, if you know what I mean.
Because you were sealed in a tube.
Totally.
Tubular.
Nice reference, pal. Totally topical. Now you're getting it.
You good down here?
I wouldn't mind a new view. Catch a few rays. Maybe watch some boob tube.
There was a lot of tube talk in the 80s, huh?
Huh. I guess so, now that I'm, like, hearing it out loud. All right, then. I'll be around just chilling like a villain.
Oh my god, Toon Disney. I don't want a villain in my house.
No, it's slang. It's like actually a cool thing to be chilling like a villain. But I get it. We're kind of speaking different lingos at this moment. We got a lot of good education to get to, and there's totally time for it. I'll teach you the ways, Daniel-san.
Oh my god. Reference to Karate Kid. You got it, Mr. Skiyagi.
Oh, look at you, acing the class already. You are gonna be a bodacious student, I can tell. Okie dokie, Smokey. Just gonna shut the peepers and recuperate.
I wasn't born in the 80s, but I say so much of these things. I say so many of these things. Where did he go? Well, time to talk to the key.
You're not sure what you expected to find in the crawl space, but it certainly wasn't this well-dressed, regal figure.
Hi, buddy.
He seems quite stunned
This
by
Reggie?
your arrival, but the moment you liberate him from his underground prison, he comes alive with joy and gratitude.
Ah, fresh air. It has been far too long.
Is this Ray? Ray Chase.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have been trapped within that accursed crawl space for so long that well, I don't even know how long it was.
I don't know if it's Ray Chase. Everybody's Ray Chase to
all
me.
meaning under there. But never mind that now. I am Keith, and I owe you a real debt of gratitude, eh?
Oh, Keith. That's funny.
Ah, eso!
That's definitely not. Oh god. It's what
Hang
is
on!
that?
My content
What?
aware is going off. Keith, the skeleton key, has a bit of a personality quirk that I would like to warn you about. But I also don't want to ruin the surprise. So I'll ask you, would you like to have the dramatic effect? Or would you rather know from the start?
Nah. Let's just go for it, I guess. For content.
You got it.
Please tell me, is there anything you're wishing for that I can help you with?
That sounds like Jim Cummings. Wait for it to get in the attic. Do you know where I'd find it?
Ha ha! Do I have some good news for you? I am in fact a skeleton key. I can unlock just about anything with a keyhole in this house. And a few things without keyholes besides.
That's useful.
I am nothing if not full of surprising talents. So, Dorian is giving you some trouble, eh? Nice to hear that some things haven't changed while I was gone. Well, fear not. Dorian and I go way back. We were practically made for each other, he and I. If you'll allow me the briefest intrusion into your pocket, I'll gladly accompany you.
Without further ado, Keith leaps straight into your pocket.
Bye. That was dramatic and freaky.
An unholy amalgam
Oh my
of
God.
rat and trap stands before you. He regards you as you do him, with surprise and disgust. He holds his hands up to his chest in a distinctly rodent-like gesture, his nose twitching at intervals.
Holy frickin' shit!
Is that Dana Schneider?
What am I looking at here? A new face in the crawl space? Are you real or what?
I mean, yeah?
What's wrong with you?
Just sticking around.
You don't say!
Oh, maybe
Hello,
not.
I'm Vaughn, I'm your rat trap.
I think it is.
Bring in your little card, you'll see. Hi, I'm Vaughn. I can't wait to love you or whatever the fuck. Yeah, right there.
I don't know if it's Dana. Stop yelling at me.
Sorry, pal, I've been down here a long time, okay?
Whoa there! My content aware has given me a tickle. Vaughn is a rat trap. There's gonna be some content here about animal death. And if that's something you don't want to hear or joke about, you cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
It's okay.
On with the
You eyeballing me or something? I can feel your gaze. Lingering.
I don't remember setting a mouth trap.
Damn! Rat trap.
I think if I had a rodent issue, I'd be more of a no-kill trap kind of person.
Oh, 'cause you're just a saint, aren't you? Huh? You're too good for me? A vegan virtue signaler, huh? I can't help the way I'm made, the way I kill. Get out of here before I nip that nose. Ooh, I just want to put it right on a cracker and eat it.
Guys, I can't see down here anymore. I'm now blind. Oh shit. First, let me see the voice actors for everything. Okay. Keith. Christian Lands. Oh, I don't know though. Maybe I do? I might. If this game came out like 10 years ago, I'd know everybody. Swear to God. They played Leon in Operation Raccoon City. I played that game. And they did Puss in Boots in a short. Sounds like they get a little typecasted sometimes, but there's a lot of good like roles here. That's cool. Likes candy and dislikes secrets. Stephen Booth. I do not know that name at all. They are known for 2 roles, so let's look at their actual IMDb. Not a lot. Nothing I really recognize. That's cool, though. Dana Schneider. He really came at me. Actually, let's look at this real quick.
Attention, jackasses! It's been weeks already, and you're seriously telling me there's been absolutely no movement on this missing glasses issue? You know, maybe I haven't made myself crystal clear. Nothing else matters. You get me? Your expense reports? corporate retreats, PowerPoint presentations. I don't care about any of it. This is your one and only priority. You find me those glasses if you gotta burn this whole worthless rat trap down to the foundation, and do it now! Secretary Dawson at the Pentagon is breathing down my neck, and his breath stinks like flaming garbage! You think shareholders are bad to piss off? You do not want to screw with the U.S. Department of Overseas Violence, get me? We're all gonna end up buried alive in some desert somewhere! Find me those glasses, now! And who the hell came up with the 15% off transparent items promo? No consumer buys anything based off of how transparent it is! Find me whoever came up with that crap and fire them! David.
Wow.
David is obviously becoming desperate, and he doesn't do well under pressure. I'm worried his behavior will gradually become increasingly erratic until he crosses a line he can't come back from.
That sounds bad.
You have no idea. I should never have put you in this situation. Naively, I believed as Valdivian's lowest paid employee, you would be safe. But it's become clear that as long as you possess the Dateviators, you'll be the target of David's wrath. Anyway, I have a solution.
What?
Use the realization recipes to bring Skylar to life. If Skylar becomes human, the Dateviators will instantly cease to operate. And if the Dateviators cease to operate, there will be absolutely no evidence implicating you in their theft. Realize Skylar, and destroy the Dateviators before David unleashes his full fury upon you. He has access to resources you'd never believe.
Kind of resources.
I'm afraid there's just no time to explain. You see, I forgot to charge my phone's battery last night, and now I'm at 2%. And I can't charge it because I also forgot my charging cable. Can you believe that? Ugh. But remember, realize Skylar ASAP.
Well, I'm not remotely close to that. The camera angle's scaring me, holy shit. Being dark made that so much worse. Close that shit. Get the fuck out of here. Only felt like I was playing a fucking horror game for some reason. I don't know why.
Dorian looms over you, arms crossed over his broad chest. He seems almost smug about blocking your way today.
Hello, mate. Let me give you a tip. When you see me with my arms crossed like this, it means you're not getting through.
What might it take to uncross them, I wonder?
Keith? Is it really you?
Hello, old friend. It is me, all right.
Where on earth have you been?
I've been tucked away with my thoughts, you might say.
I never knew why you left.
I am so sorry I never said goodbye. I never had the chance.
Well, I've missed you.
I've missed you too, dearest Dorian.
Ooh.
And I am back to stay. Now, come here and give me a hug, won't you?
I could never resist you.
Dorian and Keith curl their arms around each other, fitting together as perfectly as, well, a key and a lock.
And just like that, door is open.
You two seem like lovers.
We've tried that.
Indeed.
It did not really work out.
I prefer to cherish the fact that it led to our friendship.
Quite so.
Don't you think love can include friendship?
Maybe so, but it can also complicate it mightily.
Call me closed off, but love tends to get messy.
For us, friendship is the way to go.
Huh.
The treasure trove of friendship is open to us.
I see. See what's in store in the attic.
In you go, mate.
Keith's just gonna chill on that little fucking desk over there now. Guess so.
Nightmares are nothing new to you. But
What
this
the
terror standing in your room is certainly a unique experience.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the What the fuck, dude?
It's hard to even make sense of what you're seeing. A dreadful figure, wreathed in black, with what seems to be the suggestion of a horse's head, with snake and lion heads sprouting from its shoulders. It has a multitude of eyes where they shouldn't be, and teeth that decorate what would be the belly and hips on a human figure. But it's not the monstrous anatomy that freaks you out the most. It's that lizard brain feeling of fear the figure inspires in you. You want to run, but by some miracle, you don't.
You mean a new dateable chill?
Hang on! My content aware is going off.
So is mine!
Nightmare is, well, just that. If you don't want anything too spooky, I'd recommend skipping this one. You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
Let's do it.
Carry on then.
There's something crawling up your leg.
Don't tell me that.
Don't you feel it?
Shut up.
You know it's there.
Stop.
A fly, maybe. Or something else. Something a little more malevolent.
Guys, I regret this.
A little more vicious.
Wait in.
Crawling up your leg. Aren't you going to do something about it? Ah, that's right. You can't move.
I'm dating my sleep paralysis demon?
Now there's another on your arm, and another on your shoulder. Dozens of little prickles across your skin.
Guys, this is like... Sleep paralysis is something that I have somewhat frequently.
The prickles turn into punctures. The picture of poison pervading the parts of you keep under the covers. There's an itch by your mouth as one pries open your lips, scurrying down from your cheek. So many little legs. Spiders. Or maybe ticks. Another crawls across the curve
Stop.
of your ear, and you hear it. The
No.
scuttling,
No.
buzzing.
No.
The sound of your flesh being devoured in a million nanoscopic parts. Whatever they are, they're eating you alive.
Stop. Ugh. You know what? I'll be tough. You think I'm afraid of bugs? Nice try.
Trying to put up a tough front, huh?
Oh god.
No matter. I'll find out what scares you.
Doubt it.
In any case, it was simply delightful to meet you.
That's it?
No need for pleasantries. I've been in your head your whole life. Until next time.
Wait, how can I see you again?
You'll see me sooner or later. But if you want it to happen sooner, they say coffee at midnight is a good way to invite the darkness in. Sleep with one eye open.
She fades into nothingness, with one last creepy laugh.
Music's okay. Chat, that was fucking horrible. Like, there's Bobby. Chat, that was fucking horrible. Okay, well, we got the attic open at least. I think I'm gonna stop there for now. And maybe we pick this up again tomorrow? A little bit more tomorrow. Have some fun. You know what I mean? Pick it up tomorrow, have some fun, good times all around. Yeah. It sounds good. Hold on a second. I'm tapping out for a second. Don't judge me for tapping out. Sometimes you just have to. Okay. So we will end here and maybe play more tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Thank you for hanging out, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I can't wait to play more Date Everything, and I'll see you guys around. Yeah. Yeah.